public, of course, control to private and go finally solve this energy crisis na the country. So we look at if privatization are the solution we will wait for and all inside the Epic Morning Show today. We also get guests them we will come and talk on this particular topic as we want to look at from public struggle to private control. Will Edsa privatization solve Sierra Leone power crisis? That is our topic of discussion this morning. Remember, you also listen to we on various social media platforms, on the website on www.myepiconline.com, on Choice FM for the one within the eastern part of the country. We self day live on we YouTube page. Go there, you go watch we day live on Facebook and safe on Radio Garden. May they bring the program to you this morning. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. Stay with me. We'll get to a message of motivation shortly. Alright, so this morning I want to talk about help. Sometimes we wait for help for come before we move. But remember, say life not it often work that way day. But it work the other way around. Help not go always come where you expect them. And also remember, say it not go always come in from how you imagine her. But waiting very important now that you need for always stand alone. Remember, say strength a build in the moment where you choose for rise, even without support. Growth they happen where you become the help where you they wait for. So be the help that you're waiting for. Don't rely on someone. Even the strongest people need help at some point. Yes, I agree, but I need not stop them from move while they wait for them. So the message here is this morning: why should you wait for make you go ahead? You get help. Not stand at the same position, not get yourself stagnated at the same position, but make a move. Remember, help the holy calm where you make movement, where you move from one point to the other. This is the Epic Morning Show. Stay tuned.
I'm not man enough. I no get nothing for offer. So all me party when look down on me. Where don't make me feel like say my life no go become something. And they walked away. All the people who promise for help me. They say come office today, tomorrow next tomorrow. The story not just the same, but I refuse to give up. I kept on hoping, I kept believing. Now everything don't change. Me brother see me life now. It don't better now. Famous standing name now. You know
OneXBet, where sports come alive. Visit the site or app and join the Game On promo. Get a chance to win an iPhone 16, cash prizes up to 11,500 Leone'S, and a weekly free bet of up to 20%. More bets mean more tickets and rewards. Enter the promo code ONLEONE and boost your game to the max. OneXBet. Game on. Together in the game.
You are ready for win big money every single day? Epic Money make them happen with bomba cash out. For just 10 years no more, you can enter the draw and win big money right inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or free money pin. And boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. for. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part is that if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your Orange Money or AfriMoney wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what do you wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you know one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number cash out, money the flow. Epic by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 or so learn responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, hello and welcome to the Epic Morning Show. Again, we're making it na Reginald Brian Ojukutu Sawyer. Before we take breaking news highlights this morning, quickly, we'll just get you some message, particularly the one that we can look at. One that we like the tea lovers, the one that we like tea. So they look for that natural tea where they refresh your body. You look for something where healthy and gentle for your digestion. You look for that tea where they keep you for feel fresh all day. AOT na the answer we don't get you covered. AOT they make them from natural grown tea leaves, we healthy, refreshing, and also easy on digestion. With over 100 tea bag within every pack, remember you always get something for enjoy and safe for share. AOT, natural freshness in every sip, and remember say AOT they be brought to you by Kyle. Now, we'll go to the one that we like coffee. Some man no like tea, na coffee, some man like. And also, you look for that coffee where they wake you up instantly. You look for that coffee where smooth and you get that aromatic taste where you can enjoy anytime. You look for that coffee will give you energy for make you stay active all day. Then our cafe don't solve the problem. Remember, say our cafe 100% pure, smooth, and aromatic. It'll keep you energetic and it'll keep you active all day. Just add hot water and enjoy a bowl cup where they fit perfectly into a busy lifestyle. Our cafe, stay energetic, stay active all day. Instead of the brought to you by Kyle. And finally, we'll go to the one now. Then come where we can look at whose food I give me picking for it. So, as a parent, whose food did they give picking for it for make it grow strong and grow smart? If you want to use food for give picking, Benny Mix now the answer. Benny Mix they make come from local grains and packed with 14 essential vitamins. Very good for the brain and also the body. No cooking, no stress. You enjoy them at any time. Just make sure say BFC Day on the pack. Benny Mix, go strong and go smart. All right, now we get in the studios. Mohamed Toby Kagbo for breaking news highlights this morning. Good morning, Mohamed Toby Kagbo.
And to listeners this morning, and of course there are a lot of interesting breaking news, but we'll decide to bring to you the trending and of course the most exciting one. So the former head coach of the national team, Mohamed Kalon, don't break silence yesterday inside a live. Also, I talk about so many issues we feel say will affect now the national team. That is something we break last night, and it could be recalled when Mohamed Kalon was sacked. He definitely, when his contract was terminated by the SLFA, he been come and say there will come a time when he could go live and talk to the people of this country and expect of in contract termination, and we see that happen yesterday.
A lot the way Mohamed Kalon uncover in that particular live day. I remember this how we talk about a request for go visit some of the Sierra Leone players. A request for go visit some of the Sierra Leone players within England. About 9 of them, he say, he use your own personal money, go to the games, them watch them. He talk about how we get the job. He talk about the challenges that we encounter, about the SLFA. Mohamed Toby asking him for set aside in goalkeeper coach, set aside Mark Fish, and all of that things. So a lot the way he basically uncover. But Mohamed Toby, when you listen to Kalon for almost 2 hours, maybe like I think about 1 hour 48 minutes. What are some of the things that we personally uncover?
Well, he makes some very strong statement that he was already sacked before even the public aware, and this is not the first time he said and already sacked him under this executive of the SLFA. He also makes some strong comment of giving budgets to the SLFA with regards for go look at some some players, not the United Kingdom. It's about 9 players we find out to they play on a regular basis in England. So the SLFA now be able to fund that trip there, whether to the government, but they be able to use their own funds and they travel all the way to UK for meet with the
it's a
head of
support
scouts.
from the scouts.
Yes, more like. So he go and look at a couple of players, and that was true because we confirmed that Mohamed Kallon didn't go not the United Kingdom. But we don't want for too much labor on that because there will come a time we'll get Mohamed in the studio. And so most of what he on out yesterday, if somebody listened to him live, he mentioned Epic Radio among the place that we get for visits when they go start for talk on here. And I have for promise to listeners say Mohamed, Epic Radio will be the first institution where you go come for talk after we don't talk in live. Well, away from that, so the All People's Congress, APC party, don't issue update on a visit to the international moral guarantors and for reaffirm the position on electoral reform. Well, we all know of recent the All People's Congress, after we meet with the Speaker of the House, they also meet with some international moral guarantors for reaffirming position on election reform. So this is also now one trending breaking news that happened yesterday, and of course this they don't put out to the public, particularly members that are supporters of the party, with regards waiting was discussed in all of these engagements when it gets to the international moral guarantors for still talk about issues that has to do with the unity agreement, issues that had to do with recommendations from the tripartite committee, and of course they also want to try that integrity be upheld in the unity agreement, and as well look at issues that had to do with let we not go back to elections wahala when elections go done. So I think this will be a lengthy press statement with an issue, and of course many people of the public that has to do with the All People's Congress. This is one of the latest development from the All People's Congress Party.
Exactly, I see that particular release there. I think it's good that the main opposition, All People's Congress, they update the public that the international moral guarantors they don't come. I think the meeting I'll get for hold, and once the meeting hold, whatever thing we then discuss on the meeting, we hope that it go there out again to the public so that we go able to look into keenly and see how we can get a discussion on. But it's good to be, we all know there has been a stalemate in the tripartite committee recommendations, and the one in the way governments don't implement according to the main opposition. But they also say again that a lot of those implementations, a lot of them all are one in the way they are the stalemate. And one who said we all get the bottleneck now is the appointment of Edmond Sylvester Alpha, where in fact now KPC boycott governance. Up till now they've not returned to governance. And but let's see what will happen, Mohamed Tobi.
Yes, so for this morning, all of this we will bring to you inside we breaking news edition for Tuesday.
Thank you so very much, Mohamed Tobi Kagbo, for the breaking news highlights this morning. Stay tuned to the Epic Morning Show. Just after this, we can give you a brief background on what we discussed this morning. Stay tuned.
All the baby where them woke me at, where don't make me feel like say I'm not man enough, I no get nothing for offer. So all me party when look down on me, where don't make me feel like say my life no go become something, and they walked away. All the people who promise for help me, they say come office today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. The story not just the same, but I refuse to give up. I kept on hoping, I kept believing. Now everything don't change. Me brother see me life now, it don't better now. Famous and the name now. You know go fit say you don't know me now. Anytime I like a fly to Dubai now. Hey, with me baby now. Anything I like I they buy now. Turn up, cause me I let it turn down, I let it run down. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead, I never stop for nothing. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead, I never stop for nothing.
Hello and welcome back. You still listen to the Epic Morning Show. So this morning, we want to look at the topic from public struggle to private control. Will Edsa privatization solve the Sierra Leone power crisis? So let's just give a brief background. So we all know, say, before it was NPA, and that name the NPA, in fact, now in 1981, and we begin for get that particular name, the NPA. But again, something happened in 2011. We get the National Electricity Act, we've been led to the creation of two separate entities, because one, the first one will be jumbled up with everything, and that Electricity Act of 2011 they make the creation of these two separate entities. We one the Electricity Distribution Supply Authority, we Edsa, and also the EGTC, we the generation and transmission, the Electricity Generation and Transmission Corporation. So while that act being approved in 2011, the company then became fully operational 4 years after the act was approved. So we basically begin for use Edsa on the 1st of January 2015 during the tenure of President Ernest Bai Koroma. And the core mandate, the structure in having for address commercial inefficiencies in the energy sector at that period. So now, just after that it all happened now, we see a few days outside the government of Salon, now the government press briefing, the deputy minister one been go announce that then get plan for transition, the operational management of this particular Edsa we talk about to a private operator by the end of this 2026. According to the minister, he said this now a move we aim for improve efficiency, service delivery, and also he said financial sustainability within the energy sector. Now, Edward Noni, when I been the deputy minister, one of the Ministry of Energy, they also disclosed now the weekly press briefing will be happening at a conference on Tuesday 7th April 2026. He said the initiative is a form part of a broader reform agenda we designed for address the long-standing challenges where the electricity distribution they face, including, according to them, he said that they lost revenue, the operational inefficiencies, and also he said limited cost recovery. Now, by the end of this year, he said the operation of Edsa go be privatized. He said private company go engage for run the institution with a clear focus on efficiency and performance, according to the minister. He also say, he said, make this clear. He said the government not they sell Edsa. He said they only they privatize the operation. So this proposed model now they reflect one strategic public-private partnership approach. Also, the ownership of Edsa will remain with the state, while the day-to-day management and the operational control and transfer go be run by a private entity with the technical expertise for optimized performance. But me, you know, say the when you get that, you basically don't get a lot of the things going forward. So inside the Epic Morning Show today, we they look at this particular topic from public struggle to private control. We let privatization solve Sierra Leone power crisis. Now, if we can't get this conversation, they can talk to Sir Nepo, the public relations officer for Edsa, and also talk to somebody who gets vast knowledge on infrastructure, Charles Mambu, and also double as the chairman for Coalition of Civil Society and Human Rights Activities, Salon. We'll go for a short break. After the break, we'll get the wonderful guest there so we'll start the conversation. Stay tuned.
Baby, where don't broke me at, where don't make me feel like say I'm not man enough, I no get nothing for offer. So all me party will look down on me, where don't make me feel like say my life no go become something, yeah. And they walked away, all the people who promise for help me, they say come office today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. The story not just the same, but I refuse to give up. I kept on hoping, I kept believing. Now everything don't change. Me brother see me life now, it don't better now. Famous standing name now. You know go fit say you don't know me now. Anytime I like a fly to Dubai now. Hey, with me now. Anything I like, now they buy now. So now.
Right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. Now in the studios, I'll be joined by Charles Mambu, and I chairman for Coalition of Civil Society and Human Rights Activists in Salone. Good morning. It's a pleasure to get you, Charles Mambu.
Thank you very much. Epic Radio is also a pleasure that I'm here.
It's been a while though, right?
Yeah, it's actually not been a while. Yeah, almost a week or so. Every week, I think twice, I didn't sleep TV.
Oh, yes.
Which
so
is
I know we are
a brother and sister to Epic Radio.
Yep. It's indeed a pleasure. Thank you so much for being here with us this morning.
Thank you, as always. Thank you.
Yes. So this morning, one trending topic there we can look at, like I say, from public struggle to private control. We look at whether Edsa and privatization will solve Sierra Leone power crisis and all. And now, from a civil society perspective, Charles Mambu, you think you support the privatization of Edsa? Why or why not?
Yeah, why? Definitely, I'm a professional in economics, but I don't read the details of the content of the Edsa privatization, because whether you support or not, you get for come on from a strong background, of the particular issue. But generally, privatization is part of economic development of any nation. If you go to Europe and America, 90% of the employment where they get not to government, they set up, now the private sector. So private sector actually na the engine of economic growth, because that na the area which I beaucoup employment they can government they get in tax and other revenue. It also get for stabilize the growth of the nation, because every young man and a man to a large extent we get the capacity, we get the knowledge, and we get the training for a particular private sector employment where they don't get them. So private sector, a very, very big economic sector, where they for really stabilize economic growth and development of any nation, including the Europe, the America, the China, where we people then they run go to almost where they in China. People then where they go and come. You go agree with me saying that private sector then they run on.
No,
but they are in just a way that they really benefit the government of China, and also they benefit the people of China.
From NP, we beget NPA, and later in 2015 we moved to Edsa, and at that point it was also partially privatized at that point, even though not fully. And all, do we make any gain? And now we go to another privatization
I
again?
don't tell the family about the issue of privatization. It's really very fine. Generally, it's really very fine when it's done properly and within the rules and with the sole aim that it will benefit the government and people of Sierra Leone. Unfortunately, the privatization we me don't be part of, where I don't study, where I don't look at Sierra Leone, I not think say the government of Sierra Leone, for the last 15, 20 years, the institutions the way we done to some extent privatize, don't bring the kind of dividend we want.
In other words, you say we not get what you want.
You not get actually what you want.
Why you think so that happen?
Yeah, no, let's look at the passport.
Okay.
This is a country who say with the bulk of we state enterprises are now privatized. But yes, the economy now don't do what we want. The passport is privatized. The driver's license is also privatized. Part of the when at the port is actually privatized, including the airport, both the seaport and the airport. Yes, they are also privatized. There is also a talk for privatize the SAPOS. I think now they don't go the level where if we don't go in. With telecommunication system is privatized because a lot of private people there now they did it. But yes, still, what have we derived? And what are we deriving from them?
That's what they say. They moved from 2015 to now, 2026. That's about 11 years. Yeah, you think they will achieve much?
No, we not achieve much. No doubt about it. Most of the profit of the private sector, they go to the private sector. And the worst thing about it, this private sector, almost all of them are foreigners. And these foreigners, they always think, what did they make and can go to the country which side and come on. Even the electricity, we're looking at Edsa. But if you break down Edsa, you have the
EGTC, yes, we
even
we get now two separate entities.
We also have the car power. When a private sector where they supply electricity to most part of Freetown. If you look at the debt we government own to them people, then they is extremely very, very, very huge. And if you also look at the charges where the people then they pay, yes, like I said earlier, I don't do a lot of studies on private sector generally. Private sector get two things. One, the cost of service delivery get for high. You understand? The cost of service delivery get for high. Second, the service delivery have to be modernized, and the people then they get them. They pay for the cost and they get the cost. But in Sierra Leone, would they pay for the cost, for the cost of the service, but the service itself, in most cases, are deteriorated.
Why? What do you think the cause that problem?
Perhaps now the arrangement when the way government pass and president can go inside.
They the
actual problem today. Because as you say, the government they can mostly protect the private sector than the ordinary Sierra Leonean. So now that means even the areas where they don't privatize, we are not getting much benefit. Go to telecommunication, the mobile company. These are privatized. Private people they can't in, they don't give them the opportunity. But how quality is the service they are providing when you compare the amount of money that they charge you day and night? It's very poor. Really, really very poor. However, we will not get alternative because now they did it. We will not get other alternative for good. I really now then they did. So we will not get that kind knowledge and the kind of pressure we forget from the money we would give as well. You go to car power. Car power in a private sector where government contract, the cost high. Will they pay for that? How much of the electricity are we getting? You understand? That also is stagger from point A to point B, and you get for pay more. Today you go buy Topo, the cost today you don't be careful tomorrow it will be different. So the private sector, where would they go inside for Sierra Leone generally, and not don't benefit with the way how we want them.
Now, look at what think will be some of the major concern them where citizens get about this particular move. I just make mention of the last one. In fact, we move from postpaid to prepaid.
Yeah.
And all. We not get the required results. Sierra Leone not get the required results at the end of the day. What are some of the major concerns that we citizens will face in this?
The first time we get opportunity for do a presentation to the to the chairman of the energy sector, where Dr. Yonkela, we'll be there with him for nearly an hour or more, and he come with experts then where they do presentation. And it was during that presentation when they really mentioned to we say then get for privatize Edsa
So you don't know this before?
Yes. That are the presentation where they do it, just like a slide, not in detail. Because when we are talking about detail, you get to know the content of the contract. The contract detail and the situation and 99% then contract and then can be found very difficult for less citizens to know before they decide the contract and let we make your input into it. Sometimes past year say the contract don't go to parliament don't debate and this morning in the afternoon they don't approve it. So that's not the kind of thing the way we can see. But when you look at Edsa performance, anybody could tell you, say, yes, it's fine that Edsa, like many of these other institutions, are privatized. Because, like I tell you, the two key motives of privatization, now for stabilize the institutional running by bringing in more foreign policy, foreign funding, and make sure that government of Sierra Leone or the government itself get the kind of dividend where they need for run other part of the country. Why the running of that institution they remain to the private sector? To the private sector main motive that for maximizing profit.
Profits, yeah.
But when you are maximizing the profit, it also for provide the service for which the people then they pay. Now the two distinctions that between other private sector in other countries where some of we know, some of we don't go.
Give me one. Which one model?
Like
if you say
then when you come down to Sierra Leone, you know, you go to Europe and America, most of their telecommunications are privatized. Not to the states and the
you don't think that body too high for look at Salon and then you watch
you have to make comparison.
Okay.
You have to. We were talking about private sector. Private sector in UK is private sector in Sierra Leone. It depends their mode of operation. The contract and where they design. You understand? So that's not it. They company, not that the number one benefit you, but the kind of contract, the time of article the way that they put now the contract because government want them for pauper. Now then contract they not can be mostly be favorable to the people and even to the government of Sierra Leone. As a result of that, you see a lot of debate. A lot of debate, especially when they start operation, because they are much more interested in making more money than in actually providing the services and what the people they require.
All right, continue to stay with your name now, Charles Mambu, Chairman, Coalition for Civil Society and also Human Rights Activities. Now, Salon. We also expect our NEPO, but one will go for a very short break. After the break, we will continue with the Epic Morning Show. Stay tuned.
Some moments can call for calm, others can demand for energy. And with Karel, you get the best of the two worlds. For tea lovers them, Karel Aroti Premium Blend, they deliver true quality in every cup. The tea leaf they come out from high mountain area there. This premium black tea strong, natural and full of character. It will give you one different taste and fresh feeling. We go deal with you all day. With 100 tea bag na every pack, you go always get more for enjoy and safe for share. Karel Aroti. Feel the freshness of nature in every sip. And when you need energy for power you day, just take Aro Cafe. Made from 100% pure premium coffee. Aro Cafe, rich and gets fine smell. One cup go help you stay energetic and active all day. Quick for share and good for any time and any size. Two great choices and one trusted name. Karel with a bring premium tea and coffee for every environment.
You sabi Benimi? I can tell you, the Salomon is fast food love Dando. Papa, Benimix don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine. Now salon here they make them. Now he make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them. When they make picking grow strong, smart and healthy. He fine for big person. It they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all. And you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even time safe as dinner. Benimix get different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Members say Benimix then a packet and they write PLC panel. Benimix they all sign a salon for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, go on number 44 Battle Street, Freetown or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benimix, grow strong, grow smart.
Nothing no they pressure me. Nothing no they pressure me.
Hey! They don't do am, they don't do am. Then talk am, then do am. How them talk but them bang? Now so then they. Or 50 or your T1.
Well, Skololo, who that they don't do them again?
Now PC Foreign Exchange Bureau, the number one foreign exchange bureau in the country, they give all them customers them 1% cashback for every transaction where they make through Western Union, MoneyGram, or RIA.
Na in done so.
Not so in done so, nice K. PC Foreign Exchange Bureau, don't 1% figure. This to them to fufu or kokoroma 1% semu. Where before Jacko Kotiai, it don't ferembe. This 1%, it can for canteen up get. So you will get famul, paddy, or business partner where they send for you money through Western Union, MoneyGram, or RIA. Run go now any PC and Son shop where they all about the country. For you where they free tongue, PC and Son shop dinner, 16 Godrich Road Lumley, 59 Wellington Street, 31 Guard Street, 19 Fobe Road, 10 and 53 Saniabacha Street, 32A Wilkinson Road, 9 Kuto Road, and 24 City Road Porty. For Waterloo Famulem, within a 9A Liverpool Street, Waterloo, for Famulem where they upline, within a 76 Sky Corridor Road Corner, within a 5 Palmer Street Kabbalah, 54 Dambala Road Bow, within a number 4 Denby Street Kenema, 39 Rogbane Road Makeni, 137 Airport Ferry Road Lunge, Lagos Compound Kailaun, and 35 IDA Road, Gambia. Tell your neighbor say, PC Foreign Exchange Bureau, the 1% the game.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. They get we live on frequency modulation 99.3 FM, and may they bring the program to you this morning. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutusa. We still expect Star Nepo, we now the communications person for Edsa, for joining me very, very shortly. For can tell we waiting this privatization they about and whether this will be the lasting solution. But Charles, I will ask Nepo the same question when he come back. Presently, we do under partial government in privatization. You get 20% of your money where you go buy top of. For example, now you buy 100 Leone'S, you get less than 16 or 17 units as compared to before how it was. So now we're going to private. You just make mention, say privatization. One of the key motive is profit making. Don't you think that would be more burdensome on the life of the ordinary Sierra Leone and I'm where they sell in grafting water?
The one is profit making, like I say also the other one is institutional development.
Yeah.
You understand? When once the government, for instance, Sierra Leone, you go into proper contract, you know, which if you prioritize the people, you understand, and the sustainability of the institution, the better. Because the private sector not go able to go outside there. But generally, when you look at Edsa, but Edsa is also not operating in vacuum. Edsa is operating almost like a government, a semi-government institution. Then you also have an agency where they produce the electricity,
the generator,
the EGTC.
Not therefore Edsa to go buy to them. Yeah.
We need to know whether are there two institutions whether they privatize, because in 2015 when the government of President Anes by Kurmabi actually redundant National Power Authority and chamber into two.
Yeah, from 2011 and then
for
2015
instance, if EGTC not provide the power, Edsa not go able distribution. Because EGTC now provide the power. Then Edsa, you know, when at the electricity distribution and supply agency, you understand, not to end the distribute for the produce for instance, and your mandate now for distribute. But in the process of distribution, now then also they collect the tariff. You know, when at the light bill, as we can call it, now then they collect directly. So now that may most often the citizens seems to know more about Edsa than EGTC. You understand?
Because now Edsa they deal with
not like the military and the police. We are often much more closer to the police because we they work everything way they do. You have to get linked with the police and the military. You understand? Hardly and suddenly you can see military intervention in national issues. You understand? So these are the relationship between Edsa and EGTC. But In the case of Edsa, because now then they collect, and that collection where then they collect, and then also they finance the one where they supply them when are EGTC. So when they not collect better, they're not able to finance EGTC. EGTC also not they able for produce, give them. You understand? So this is why I think government also now they focus on Edsa. You understand? Because Edsa they do two roles. If they collect from EGTC, it is said to the people, now also they collect from the people, and in they pay EGTC before EGTC go able perform in your role. So that two roles then they, I think that in government don't find out the Edsa they make losses. Because like I tell you, when we have opportunity with Dr. Kande Yukela, some of the things that we actually tell you is that Edsa they make a lot of losses. And what then they give out, not to end they collect. And their expenditure is so much that the money where they collect, not they even able for service, then your daily expenditure, nor do they have to pay the EGTC. So as a result of that, you get a lot of government inputs, money where they come in. So I think the government want to reduce that burden they from and now pass it on to a private sector where will be wholly and solely responsible for the management, the operations, you understand, both finance and technical of the operation at Edsa, so that at the end, government ain't not going to put money there again, but it will receive in your dividend.
I just ask one question. Presently, we partially private. You go buy 100 units. I don't know when you top up your meter. I top up my meter a few days ago. I buy 200 Leone'S. I get about 29 units. I know, which is less than 20%. So now, presently, where they can go to fully privatize Charles Mambo. How you feel say for the citizens and the ordinary Sierra Leone and go cope with that?
You know, even at this time, attitude with the cry, say it high. When it go to private now, when they go to privatization, it go 3 or 4 times higher than we say it. However,
are we ready?
We will not be ready because the income of the people. For instance, in April, according to what the government be doing now, that the minimum wage is going to be 1,200. You understand? If you pull 800 for buy one bag bread, and no that one the way they left, you get to take care of your picking, house rent, and other
transportation. They up so right now.
The income of the citizen is very low. That's why we are still classed as one of the poorest countries in the world. However, we still need electricity. We still need the services. For some of us, where the talk so it's also better let we pay a bit higher for a service where we go able to get 24 hours.
Are we not paying higher already?
Yeah, no, we are paying higher already, but the disadvantage is we are not getting the services as required.
So if we pay a bit higher,
when we pay a bit higher, if you go private, we pay a bit higher. The people they not go grumble too much as long as they are getting the services. You understand? If you even pay, you pay higher a bit. As long as the services is available to you 24 hours a day, you understand? That you have now a team, when there is a fault anywhere, they can quickly run to that area and resolve that matter. It may be much more better that at this time we pay higher and you don't get the service.
All right. Thank you very much. I'll allow you for us. We don't be joined in the studios now by Sir Nepo, we are the communications person for Edsa, the Electricity Distribution Supply Authority. Sir Nepo, good morning. It's a pleasure for getting at the program.
Good morning. Thank you.
Is it safe to say this is a challenging time for Edsa at the moment in terms of the electricity supply in the country? Are you going through challenges at the moment?
Yes, I would say to some extent, because if we had issued out a load shedding plan, that is to tell the public that we are faced with a certain level of deficit that have driven the need for us to equitably distribute what's available. So year in, year out, don't they come and talk to the people, explain to them some of the dividends we don't achieve in the sector, and in particular Edsa and one thing we don't also discuss at this time of the year, now the fact that we state-owned generation capacity on the Bumuna hydro dam, the water level cannot reduce, and because the water level reduce, we can face with minimal generation capacity from that particular dam there.
Okay.
And because we get minimal generation capacity, we go for drop now Makeni, we go for drop now Maboka before we can affect we can be challenged. Probably I would
and
say
this has been the case all this year.
I would tell you say sometimes every year that's the case. So I would tell you say probably what they can affect is just about 6 megawatt, which I mean
so presently almost megawatts when I generate more way with the peak of the device now.
So but the beauty of our operations is because we know that every year we are faced with that kind of challenge from Bumuna, we also plan every year for ensure say we try to a larger extent for close the gap we Bumuna they create because of the absence of the much required generation capacity. So right now, as I talk to you, we get supply from Bumuna, when minimal, we get from Makot. People that most don't see Makot, there's a solar installation between Makeni for Camfrita and Makot. We also get from CLSG, Ivory Coast. We also get from Guinea. We also get from Car Power. We also get from with thermal plants, Watila and Negata Indies.
So now they get from all sources right now.
We get a matrix of generation sources, so not one source.
But yet still, sir, there have been challenges about the electricity supply, but some community will tell you it's been days they know they get light. I know with all of these different sources they will generate energy for. So why don't it happen?
So the truth is the demand outweigh the supply. That is the fact. We got a deficit of around 12 megawatts.
Okay.
So what thing we do as a responsible institution is that because we know say it's difficult for we close out that deficit right now, we issue out a load shedding for tell you say you get light a night load shedding. So let's distinguish that one day. Firstly, we say a night load shedding because now nets will get challenged. Mostly Santem will supply power to the people. You know why? Because we get a solar renewable installation on Makot, where they supply to around 17 megawatts during the day. And you know say solar now sun the charge solar. So once we get solar available during the day, we able for supply power to the people.
Okay.
So we not get challenged. But we it on 7 o'clock now. We begin the solar in output to reduce tremendously. It go down. So to a certain level, we will, I mean, within a camp, you know, in a very minimal. So now we can count how much we will do with generation matrix for night. Okay. So because we got a deficit for night, we decided to publish a night load shedding. That night load shedding, it tell you say
it's still in effect.
Yeah, it's still in effect. In fact, we just don't
pull another one.
We just don't do we just don't review because we belong.
Is it out to the public? Because the first one will be out to the public.
The first one will be out to the public. The second one will be out to the public. The third one at the edition out today. They don't do one yesterday. So they do that because why make we review them? Because we know say as the time to go by, we get additional generation capacity. So the more we get added capacity, the less we close the outage from communities. So for instance, we can say if you get today from 7 to 12, tomorrow nobody gets from 7 to 12. So we do them with service operational areas. Okay. We get like 6 service operational areas. We get the central, we get the west, we get the far west, we got the east, and we got the far east, then we got the mountain rural. Okay. So like mountain rural begin from like Wilberforce, Tego, Bathurst. We got the central, we start from Savage Square, Tego, St. John. We get the west, we start from Congo Cross, Tego, Lumley. We got the far west, we start from Juba Tego success. They will get the east. We start from Upgon, Tego, Joey.
Okay.
They will get the far east. We start from Joey, Tego, Waterloo. So now, so we service operational areas there. So if you look at the load shedding plan, it will tell you say this area will get power from this term to this term alternatively. And I'm meant to say they don't get power every day. During the day, then they get power. But when nights come, and you know why? Because now nets will load the increase. You know, say net will gonna host, they utilize, some they put fan on, some they put AC on, some they put television on. Most people that they watch film, most people that they use electrical appliances, they demand the increase. They increase serious one during the so at the telling they we can get challenge for ensure say everybody gets power at the same time.
Okay.
So for avoid problems on the line, for avoid technical issues, we decide to institute load shedding. So we know the area that will consume more, we know the area that will consume less. So we can say you get alternatively, you self get the other day. If you get today, you never get tomorrow. You get tomorrow, you never get tomorrow. So that make them very clear. I see you mention, I see you mention say some area can do a number of days.
The last load shedding, I can quick. The last load shedding, for example, areas them in daily and still the time we them forget light. They know they get light at that particular time within the load shedding.
So that's why that. So another one can have. So so it can be for these reasons. Now let me doing the press briefing. We make a very clear say. It not mean to say because you did not the load shedding, you get a particular day where you forget, you not get light, and me to say, and not mean to say they not give you deliberately. So again, it can be for this reason. We make it clear for say we also get for continue for the face technical challenges in the network. Of course, now lines and would run technical lines distribution network.
Okay.
So we can experience falling poles, broken falling cables, broken poles, glitches na the transformers, the panels, and all of that. So we say, if you forget light today at a certain time, you not get them. Now we could establish what to call the chatbot. We get the 672 on our free toll line.
Right.
With chatbot number na 075 672 672. We free toll line na 672 on all mobile network. We get with WhatsApp direct line on 077 672 672. So especially for the chatbot, we decide for create them for ensure say in the situation we are in, we will do this load shedding. You forget light, you not get light. You don't need for begin call Edsa staff then for begin reports you not get light. You can easily use your phone. You use the chatbot on AI automated. You just say you go as you begin chat, the AI the thing they chat with you.
Right.
You tell you the AI you this that tell you also okay we can check and see what's the problem. The way they even resolve the problem, then give you response for say we don't resolve the problem. Now for able for close that gap between we and we customer.
So I look into one important one we make there. Why government they consider privatization at this particular point in time for Edsa?
Well, you know, if I get for be frank, and I know you really want for discuss privatization, but I get for discussion because now it's a topical issue. So the thing about this privatization is that not to the first time we get interventions, not the network, not the sector. We don't get interventions over time, and the interventions now they geared towards improving the efficiency of the utility. Now, I mean, since you remember, say, I think in 2014, 2015,
January 1st.
Yes, we unbundle the sector, on MPA.
AGTC.
So the unbundle, the unbundling process, be born three picking them. EDSA, AGTC, and EWRC, none of the regulator.
Okay.
You get the regulator, you get the generation institution, then you get the distribution on Edsa, on how they represent. So, and the reason why they will do that is because at the time, the government be say, I mean, we need for improve on the electricity infrastructure. We need for cushion the problems with the people in the face. And then be say, if they scatter the sector, that's in every all of the company then go do their job them independently.
Okay.
So for instance, you remember say doing MPA past people then go now Shaka Steven Steel before they get access to token for the meter. At times you go self that they team up in a queue, that they even get the numbers for say so tell you go they whole day you know able forget past that they come you know you get your number you begin at the line. So all of them they not be too it not be fine. I mean the government be say okay law on bundle. Edsa management and board become they look at the issues we bring about the unbundling process,
okay,
then decide for institute massive reforms. One of the reforms then would be bring out now forget third party aggregators for sell to pop and also incorporate the telecoms for make them easy. So now you can use your mobile phone. If you did keep share, you there free share, you can easily buy it to pop, you put on a meter. If you did around area, any side you did, we get we aggregators them, we get Ventec, we get Daikia, we get other aggregators them, where they sell to pop to the public. You can equally go now with offices them, with stations all over the country, and we get tellers them they go sell you to pop at your convenience. So we don't make that very easy, so the public don't get challenged again for access around it. And only tap at the time also the see the megawatt was so small. So if you get 30 megawatts for the entire Africa, I mean, what they go do? But it was also as a result of the fact that we get a small network infrastructure. Boku air and Africa don't get expanded network. We don't get network. And if you don't get network, will it transport the power? How you get access to power? No. So they are bring about a project that we call ESOP, the Energy Utility Reform Project. So that ESOP project will look at rehabilitating the entire network in Freetown. Now make we see then we change poles there massively, transformers, cables, and all of that. So we don't do that over. In fact, now the other second phase of ESOP just done the additional financing. We try to conclude the other side and we not be get network and we be get challenge. So the thing what they try to establish is a lot of reforms don't go on at Edsa, but again we also face what we call technical and commercial losses. So for instance, if you look at the privatization, the hybrid model means to say a model we not to let's say they sell Edsa or they give Edsa totally to a private company for let it own them. No, Edsa is still going to be government owned. So now I make the people who they come, they still get for the work with the staff them within Edsa. Now just a few sets of them they come on managers who they come for to pretend over the technical and
so the get for being Sierra Leone or the company we go for.
Obviously, the company with the successful bidder now they get for come head the company. Obviously, but I mean, so we still get forget we staff them, including my very self. We get for daily. So then they come, then they take over the technical, specifically then focus area. Now the technical and commercial, because now they would get a lot of problems. I mean, you can they could say you need to get light 1-2 days. Sometimes a technical problem, now your network, then something need for be done. We will not do it. Now make it get prolonged outage. We need for improve on with service delivery. We need for reduce on with technical and commercial losses. And for reduce on technical and commercial losses, you need a technical expertise for able for institute and initiate innovation. We will create a change in the network. You need for closing certain areas. You need for open certain breakers. You need for expand on certain network for ensure say you able reach at the maximum capacity for avoid problems along the line. But you know, say light business, you can small mistake where you make for light business, it create a whole of problem in the network. So now I make government don't see say this is not a continued reform.
So the privatization already focus on technical
and commercial. So I want to let people know. See, also can forget a component on Edsa. We get for the so that component on Edsa go for the then get for name as now the asset owners. Then a government asset owners means to say all the network that government gets up. So government still give a continue in responsibility for ensure say it expand, rehabilitate, revamp, and reconstruct the network. That therefore be continuous. So I want to let people know say government still get stake in the business. Now, then people they come, they still get forget a board, when Edsa board, where they get for the report to. You still forget the Ministry of Energy, where they supervise the entire process, things, activities within the energy infrastructure. So the structure still remains the same. The only focus is the one of the people they are come and then improve on the efficiency of Edsa, improve on customer satisfaction, because of course if they get light the way how you want to get them, even though you not get them 24 hours, but if you get them 22 hours, you'll be happy to a certain extent. If anytime you want to reach out to the utility on issues, them you expect it in 1 day or 2 days, you problems for them solve, for they get prolonged problems with Edsa. So they try, then people that they come for look at and do needs assessment, look at the issues, look at the problems, see how they're able to solve the problems within a bracket of time, and also profile solution, and also invest some money for ensure them solve the problem.
Is it going to be the same for EGTC and the other one?
No, these are just
It's
Edsa.
only for Edsa.
It's only for
EGTC,
so now make I tell you,
see,
the sector in architecture in engagement remains the same.
The same.
Nothing not going for change.
EGTC
The board
not
of
like, mix pandis.
No, EGTC not the partner. EGTC now a different company.
Moses asked that. I mean, Charles asked that.
No. This is just intervention into Edsa.
Okay.
Because we know say Edsa now they interface with the public. The public.
Do you think that's the best approach now? We see Sierra Leone and the need at this moment.
Well, I tell you, another thing is, government is looking at other models. They don't initiate or institute in other countries, and we don't use dividend. So the one for let and see if they replicate same model na Freetown or na Sierra Leone, how it will look like. I believe say the concessionaire, because a concession, not a total, given a concession, because it gets a particular period of time and it in phases. If they say when I handle this component within 1 or 2 years, they need for handle them and then give report and feedback before they give them any other component for them develop. So now a concession process. So it means to say we get for the C the result.
Okay.
I mean the result has to be felt by the people. You get for see say no, this improvement on the in this area. Now if I want meter, they get answer one day. Now if I take phone and call Edsa customer care center, inside 1 day, then they get me problem, they resolve them without possibly saying a prolonged. But again, even though them people that they come for solve the problem, you know, get for be automatic. We all know see if we get network we turbulent, we all know see if we get a system we get some issues that we need for resolve. Okay. I mean, you know, it take 1 day or 2 days, you know, automatic for let somebody new come and change them entirely. You get for take time for like himself able get doing needs assessment, note you get for do also if you get for ship things you get for ship them and know how procurement and shipping process get for take place. But the objective of this concessionaire now for ensure say he give Edsa a facelift. Now for ensure say he able for collect main key among the functions when they can do now for collect Edsa revenue. Because no say one of the things they say loss reduction. So the loss reduction component now, because Edsa the losses over 60% of what in it for collect from the people, and the result of that and why is
that money go
and
why they pay for example,
why is that too?
You pay only
So
you get like 16
so
or 18 units. No, and you make mention that Edsa the loss. So that money they go.
I only talk for yourself. You don't know how many people they pay like being at this country. We would know the statistics.
Wow.
Go na CID every day in day out. Even today, if they're gonna feel, then go hold people them past 25, 30.
Wow.
Where they go now CID. So day in day out, people then they now communities, and I believe say people they even though they listen to the thief light after they talk to now they thief light. So it's not something where people they don't know of. People they are aware say the thief light. When the thief light, you don't say the thief light because now you connive with somebody who they come and interfere with the infrastructure for let you not pay appropriate bills. This is evidence going to police that make even what government don't do together with Edsa and the ministry just done this. We don't work now with the judiciary.
Okay.
We can establish a fast track court. The fast track court now for ensure say every day we will man they go on the field, we the old person as they can hand it over to the fast track court. So they get magistrates them they get judges them they for superintendent over cases and for do them as quick as possible, so that as a case they come, they handle, they charge, then they give punishment.
I get more questions if I'll come back to you. Lala can to Charles Mambuna, you know, he's a Nepo, you don't make it clearly that it is only the technical and commercial aspects now in there they privatize, and not to sell and they sell, not to sell government, they sell Edsa to a private entity. Do you think that's the best bet we need at this moment? And how this will be different in your own view from the other previous arrangement that we don't go into before?
When you say we, not we all they work inside mainstream government, not we all they work na Edsa. Even the one they work na Edsa, not they all get the technical knowledge. You understand? Not we will they pay, not we all know how much Edsa they collect every day, and how much it is spent per day, which in our Edsa in liability. So we definitely, all of us cannot know at the same time, but we are just talking generally because of what we they see, especially who they pay. I agree with Nepo because this is the sector I they work on. We don't work, we don't do a lot of work. Okay, a lot of people where they know they pay like to be. A lot of illegal disconnections, connections then they across the country. We don't see a lot of vandalization of transformer and other electricity infrastructure generally. You know, that one they across the rest of the country. But waiting are we own concern? They why away then they can, and it don't make it clear that not just specific sector then. And by gradual way then they give them, for instance, the commercial, because then the losses a lot, you know, of the areas and the. However, as somebody also they work with people, both government and people, at the interface with them 24 hours a day for the last 30 years. Some of them problems also are also caused by government officials themselves, and sometimes by officials also within Edsa.
Okay.
Then first the problem they start with the contract with the design and the time of reference working day. Now the first salon problem can begin where it can't per contract. You see what they happen in the case of Mohamed Kalon's Lafa Ministry of Sport and NSA about contract. I read the former Slafa president yesterday. He said, no, Mohamed Kalon get contract, but not Baba contract. You know, when they do that thing, then professionals as people are, they get for left loophole. So when something wrong, now that loophole then go begin come on. Okay. How can you inform a contract become a verbal contract? How can that happen? If even some of the contract, when an official contract, when government design with either individual or people or institution, sometimes they can even refuse for go by it. So we as citizens, we interest could actually be in what we don't find out in the past. The contract where they design, the articles that where they use, in most cases can be favorable to the investor. Because power we want that the investor can for take care of the problem what we face. In this case, let's specify to Edsa. You understand? The kind of contract we then get for sign, you understand? But even when they go don't sign that contract, along the implementation, I don't tell plenty people, my brother, me where I see done so, we don't if Salon not even need constitutional review. The constitution will they pass from Peter Tucker, some of which they pass more than 20 years ago. The 1991 constitution, we don't even need for review. The things that where they did it, in a things where they evolve itself and benefit this country. But the biggest problem is implementation. Implementation also become problem because of political, economic, and social interests of leaders.
Okay.
Our leaders, them factors, you understand? Then they can't sign that contract. Perhaps we hope we can.
How can transparency and accountability be ensured in the process?
We hope it will be available to the public for look at. But even when it is available, sometimes when they begin for implement, because one of the critical area like Nepo say, now revenue mobilization use of the revenue transparently, and upgrading the status of Edsa.
Okay.
You understand? Now then critical areas where they can look. But then critical areas they affect people. It can affect people in governance from the executive to the legislature to the judiciary. It can affect them. I can tell you, say there are institutions, there are government house operations there, offices there in this country where they not they pay like me. But they are connected. If they show you the bill, the amount of money where the government institutions that they pay is so high. The one that where extra they go disconnect. Now then small private sector, then small citizens in their own host there. Now they can go disconnect in most cases. And when they are disconnected, either they make noise. Living out there where they pay billions to extra when they not go hold them. So the scenario will come back here. Never will come. Make sure you bring when they change this thing they begin back.
Exactly.
Because when the people then they come, when they decide not for compromise, for instance, cut off UU bidding for instance, because they not pay their light bill. Oh, the hala go be gone. The one day when they UU bidding go to president, not to show will be so, and this is not to show will be they leave now they why they want to destroy government services. You understand?
Okay.
Then for go disconnect, for instance, parliament. Say no, this agreement now will be approval, but will not be say they were for can do say, or then go disconnect law court.
All right.
You understand?
Yeah.
So when that private sector will come, it want implement some of them, because if you want to succeed, you really get to start with government institutions. Not all the small people they can go do.
So then for start, in other words, then for start from the top.
You want to mobilize that revenue, go up first, go right up. Target the big government institutions there. Know the figure, what they pay, what they don't pay. Hit them very hard. When you hit them very hard, by the time they can't done, they come into and can't done. To they why when they do disconnection, illegal disconnection, they self-afraid.
So in other words, they say the more, in other words, Charles,
you understand?
they say,
So but
one minute.
The compromise they can begin.
1 minute. I come back.
They
1 minute. You think say in other you say also that a lot of the time the target or the focus is being focused on the one that we didn't have in little corner, and then we know they go chase the one that we.
In almost all cases, I'm talking about 99.
Generally,
no 99.9999%.
Wow.
It get what we focus on the little ones.
Okay.
You understand?
Right. Okay.
Living out there where they owe billion to Edsa.
Okay.
They get for protect them. And in that case, when they're not able to raise the kind of money where they want, the same government, now they dissolve them back. They say, oh, we'll be giving you this work for do this, but we are not doing it properly. But because the investor also want keep in job, they want keep in staff then, what did they do? They get for go behind the scene and beg government. You understand? They get for go behind the scene and beg government. One, they get for increase the tariff. You understand? And then the monitoring response therefore be very robust. But that robustness have only going to target the lower and the middle class, leaving out the upper class. You understand? Because then say one keep the job. So this is how salon be done there, and this is how it's still there. So now that means even the private sector, you sometimes will find it very difficult for succeed. Very, very, because if they put somebody can put in money at the same time with suppressor. You know, government.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
But they not able to do what if or do according to the contract.
Charles Mahmoud, thank you so much. We are still struggling with time. But Nepo, before you respond to him, one question. Presently, when our government own, citizens, including Miri Sudan, so they almost get like 20% of what they had to go buy. Now, where they can, the technical department and the commercial department of Edsa is going to be privatized. Don't you think that is going to also affect the ordinary Sierra Leonean, meaning that because one motive for privatization is profit making and all. Don't you think that is also going to the tide going to go higher and all of those things? So how are we going to cope with all of this?
So firstly, I want to make a clear say the proposal for privatize part of Edsa is still under conversation. It has not been concluded.
It has not been approved yet.
No, they don't sign no contract it.
Okay.
It's still under conversation, it's still under discussion, and nothing has been done to close it out.
Okay.
But it is expected that they will dot all the I's and cross all the T's before the end of the year and then sign the contract. But it's not yet in effect, and it has not been made a contract.
Thank you.
Let me become very clear.
Okay.
This is not just a
proposal,
and we are just discussing it. We're not even able to get the tenant within the contracts for able for tell people and say, nah, this not the agreement, this not the agreement. So the issue of tariff increase, the issue of the concerns that we raise, these are
all going to be considered.
So these are not something that we can talk about now, basing it on the privatization, because we don't know yet what's at the conclusion of the privatization.
Okay.
So
I want this
at the camp.
Generally, privatization, the first thing where the car will not increase.
So
generally,
for
the people that the car will
not increase. What Mr. Mahmoud, let me ask.
Yeah, you go ahead. No, they can't. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
You are talking about generally what you use for obtain. May I tell you now?
Is this one going to be different?
That is not part of the conversation now.
So is it going to be part of the conversation?
So let's tell you. It's not going to be part of the conversation.
Wow.
But I will tell you, what I tell you, I say if the concessionaire come, you got to do needs assessment, you got to do studies, you got to do observations, and he produce a report. You may not know. I cannot tell whether in visibility study we get for conduct, whether it get for propose a tariff increase. We cannot ascertain that at this point in time. We cannot ascertain that. We know, say, they can't tell you, but I believe, say, once they close out on the contract, every step along the way. But one thing we'll get for inform the public. But one thing I want to let people know is that the government, the Ministry of Energy, in focus now Sierra Leone, and focus now for ensure, say, it look at issues there we go cushion situations for the people. For instance, let me make them very clear. We all know, say, for the past 3-4 months, 5 months, we don't get fluctuation in increase of fuel prices, fuel, petrol, diesel. You don't see any increase in tariff of Edsa? No. And you know why? Now because government the bond the cost from the back end. They need to push on to the customers. So because government the bond the cost from the back end, so we are not even discussing this with the customers. So that is it. So that is to tell you that government a focus in know the importance of electricity to the people, and it's for cushioning the situation. Invoices coming to Edsa, they show fuel increase from the IPPs. We are paying it, but government they help for cushioning the situation, help Edsa for pay, so that the burden not go to the customer. So equally so, I want to let people know, say, in all of the conversations for the man can take over the technical and commercial operations. The goal is first to improve efficiency and reliability.
Okay.
You they talk about this on say, I mean, sometimes they light a cam, sometimes they light not a cam. That all get for do it.
Presently,
that all get for do it reliability. One for day in a situation where you able for predict your energy supply. You think to say if you get power today, it will be reliable, it will be sustainable, if you're able for use them, who you want for use them. Then another thing. Again, I talk about increase revenue collection, because now we all don't see sometimes the car power and other IPPs and the threatening say that they shut down because of lack of payment. And not to foresee if so government thing to say Edsa for able for collect in bills them. So in spite of all what the customer they do, the thief lights, they vandalize, we forget a situation, we forget an architecture, we forget an innovation in place for ensure say where you thief lights will apprehend you. So this private sector can focus on that as well. Reduce technical and commercial losses. I explained that earlier on for say we get a lot of technical and commercial losses along the line. It also get for attract foreign investment. You know, say some people then can some donors them then can get confidence for put their money outside and know say somebody they would manage them appropriately. So this the intervention they will for attract donor investment. They will bring down proposals where it will be attractive to the international community.
We'll not be worried that.
So the last one you go look at, the last one they will come back and expand electricity access nationwide. We get other, even though we don't do plenty, we don't expand lights now plenty areas. You agree with me? Places like Bo, Konok, Kenema, Makeni, Magluka. Now that they get 24 hours electricity, we don't get many grids now more than 130 communities.
Inside there, Nana, so they get 24-hour lights.
Yes, of course.
At the moment.
Yes, both can they get 24-hour lights.
24
yes, sir. So I tell that for fact.
Charles, when last you go apply?
Now 2 people they travel in Sierra Leone for the last 10 years. Where they travel past any other person. First, now President Bill, they travel overseas past any other person. The second one, Charles Mambo, they travel within the country.
So you get 24-hour lights.
As of yesterday, Abidebo. Which are they confirmed for Bo and Kenema? They are getting 23.9999%,
which is almost 24 hours.
Yeah, 23 for the period that we are done. They did it for the last 6 months. Who are the travel, Makini, Kono. That's why you Akisidoya, I tell you, say for the last 6 months, electricity supply in that area, then it don't be stable. It's extremely stable because any side where they with the Lord there is light. That I can tell you, and it's as early as yesterday.
So
we are come up,
thank you.
Not only Bobo, I even go.
In 1 minute, sir, should Sierra Leoneans be assured that this privatization also will get any kind of effect? I mean, economic effect on them. They should not be scared, because they worry right now that they can't privatize. Now why would they buy 100 Leone something at 10 units that they can't begin get? That is the worry. How do you lay?
Now, I don't think so there's any cause for alarm. Let people be calm. The process still under conversation. We don't launch it. I believe we then conclude everything. The ministry and even government will go for calm, launch them, explain to the people how of the operations get for look like, and also explain to people what you get for obtain or within the tenants of the contract. But also the assurances. As I say, government still gets a stake in the business. Now, government know exactly the challenges where they set to the face. And for assure people, then for say, right now as it is, we don't do what you call the respite project. We have 40 megawatts. We will get 10 megawatts na Lungi, 30 megawatts na Freetown. Right now, that project don't conclude the depend test. We get the Nant energy. We go on social media. It is on the way. They just don't count in turbine. 2 days ago, Dandy, by end of next year, we will get access to Dandy. We also look at expanding the Mumuna Hydro Dam. We will give you another 40 to 45 megawatts. In your estimation, whether we have a privatization or not, by close of next year, we'll be able to solve 80 to 85% of energy problems.
Thank you very much, Sanepo. One will go for
there are things that you not get for estimating. For instance, if tomorrow or today they announce a Epic Radio, the one that we would candidate they start will get going to be an election. There is ultimately one thing who can you mind that one person get for win. You understand? So anytime they talk about privatization, the first thing we go can you mind is that the increase in service cost increase. This is privatization. When it comes to government and provide social services.
Thank you, Charles Mambu.
As the trouble election is
no go for short break. We'll come back. We'll start for taking a call. Stay tuned.
We need a bank that cares about you. We are here to lend a hand, and we will place no one above you. Modern banking made easy. Whatever your dreams may be, Bloom Bank will get you there. Blooming together. Every step of the way, banking with excellence. At the tip of your fingers, there's only one bank. Bloom Bank Africa, we make it happen. Bloom Bank Africa, we make it happen. Bloom Bank Africa, we make it happen. Bloom Bank Africa, we make it happen.
I can tell you, the Solomon is first food love than though.
Papa, Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where he is fine. Now salon here and they make them. Now he make it always fresh and and not there at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them when they make picking grow strong, smart and healthy. If fine for big person, it they make you body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all, and you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even time safe as dinner. Benimix get different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Members say Benimix then a packet. And they write PLC panel. Benimix they also in a salon for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, put on number 44 Battle Street, Freetown, or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benimix, grow strong, grow smart.
All right, hello and welcome back. We'll start for taking our calls and now. Go and take the first caller. Hello, good morning. You name us how you call me from? Hello? Yes, morning.
Paul from Omgon.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead and make a contribution.
I tell you, I thank you on the analyzing Edsa and therefore privatize them. All then you go privatize.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Yes, hello? Hello? I'm afraid I can't tell. We go appreciate if you call me back. 07999949993. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I'm inside the call from Central.
Yes, I. Go ahead
Yeah,
and make contribution.
you know, privatization, where most times we know like for privatized utilities at this part of the world, things like a water, electricity. Now the cost it will end up for burden the people. Because even right now, how this set up the government I need buy fuel for car powership. You can imagine? When people like have can do business, the government they buy fuel. And even when the government they buy fuel, but the CC is still here. And not say now they can privatize them. So my question here is what thing will actually be if government will continue for subsidize for buy fuel for the utility provider they are do now privatize and non privatize the service. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. So, sir, make it clear that they don't privatize them yet and all the process they on. Say they don't sign no contract inside. So, just so you get that clear. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Epic.
Yes, Lamin Samoa, Koyaton.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Yeah, government, then the confusion in this country. We been get NPA, then tell we say, then they privatize them, then count Edsa, and then we promise me heavily, then tell them they say, oh, the thing will get for come better. Now, fast forward, then they can't tell you back, say Edsa back, then they can't privatize them. The government and the confusion, baby. And we know say clearly, Sanepo, anyhow na talk, anyhow na once una privatize, the price dey go up. Because wetin first una put say we make una dey privatize am, una dey say the service money una suppose for get, una no dey get am. So una dey privatize am so that the money go increase. How e get for increase? Na by raising up tariff. And they no too we know there about it. As you privatize, so it get for go up. But una really dey confuse you from NPA to Edsa. Now Edsa to who knows? Thank you.
All right, so I take a few calls and then my own pressure. George go deal tonight for the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. 07999949993. We just take a few calls and then we wrap up. You get 1 minute to make a contribution. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
Yes. And I'm sir.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
First and foremost, I want to tell Mr. Mambu, thank you, Sanepo. Sanepo, na mawe, all tell me problem, the inside what the I call them, they respond, the picking call.
Okay.
For let's see PO of that nature. I appreciate on that. So let's keep up that good job. You get the benefit by God power. To be honest with you, my man, this at least in my brother, Nami Samoa, indeed, it ain't place. People are worried. And then so that just and then put the chalk line on the inside, say the theft, which they give out, not when they get. We need to advise them and get a mechanism. You know, this system of green power through this diesel business, and that all age something. Now, get renewable energy, them with then top this solar, the other grid, them what they see, like Europe. You know, now in the formulate. But if they continue with them, machine, diesel. Now cake system, it consume a lot of money. And it go difficult for the back. Has support that idea with government, they contribute for Tifuna. Sanepo. Because the office they look the last time okay, now you believe possible bypass. Okay. We check. Then also when the guy will lose so that's not one way Mr. Membu talk. Then we begin to see the way the thief light. We'll not go after them. Thank you.
079-994-993. Few calls more, maybe 3 more, and then we try for wrap up the program this morning. 079-994-993. Let's take this one quickly. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Regina.
Yes, Commander Jibo, go ahead quickly.
Thank you. Freeton they get 24 hours. What I know they get 24 hours. Regina, what I know get by the law. I hear it as Mahmoud they say, if the water present you, that's good. Not to today start for water. But lawyer, I want to tell you, me na one kind share so Allah for life. But I'm straight to God right now. Nepo, let tell you. Because I know today and for you know PRO for defend you. The challenge is who get light for light there, Regina. But imagine one pray there, people like they sweated inside. And the lights come, people they are blind. We do everything.
Okay.
So God lights for them. And the lights, the way when they see them, narration. It's like say who that the one Gina in the this for.
Alright.
It's unacceptable. And Regina, before they left you. Me are straight to God light problem at this Republic of Sierra Leone. No need to come. Me na Commander Jibo. I not see nothing why they smile for. This one day like the government of Sierra Leone, in the excellence will not take the baton. Can they?
Alright.
But for now, Sanepo, well, answer me about why.
Thank you, Commander Jibo. Yeah.
What I know why.
Thank you very much.
He will answer you.
Thank you. Francis Spencer, they say the APC and SLPP, they all now. Is it them for they do all the whole country, no light, no road, no water, a salon. Uncle Sule, they say to me the discussion is because during the past government we had NPA was privatized to Edsa, and now Edsa, after being privatized, going for another privatization. This is confusing. All right, yes, let's take this one quickly. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, morning. You must have call you from.
Yeah, me and Mohamed Sunke na Dove Court.
Go ahead, Mohamed. Go ahead.
So we start with. I hear Mr. Mambodi tell me say lights that are book Kenema, Kenny 24 hours.
He said it's send away Didi.
Yeah, the send away Didi. And then I tell you say that then they commodity. You understand?
Na boy say come out yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
If you recall, remember where we get this minister where they can put, you know, after Yom Kippur, they tell we say they say that it's easy for us alone get 24-hour light. So I really want outside in day when they get 24-hour light. You understand? Huh?
Okay.
So then number 2 again says me you probably get. And they beg the APC them. Huh? Then they let this boku politics and they can help this government. You understand? Because they suffer. Can you imagine, Mr. Mambo, they tell me, say, they get for privatize the chance, they get for 3 times harder. So when I finish, you don't finish. So arrest the case.
Thank you. 079994993. 2 more calls. Mystic Nadwaza say a major challenge for facing Edsa is the non-compliance of key government ministries, departments, and agencies that owe significant debt. Despite reporting regular payment in the annual financial statement, they claim often do not reflect the reality. This disconnect highlights a troubling situation where certain public officials, through selfish action, are undermining the sustainability of Edsa. Mystic Nadwazak 9 Sendani on Facebook. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Epic. Yeah, the system wouldn't be put in place. it affects me now always because all the time when they come, Abadi Road now drive through now for Kamban Lane. The day workman they can work now, then it will solve the problem. The price at the last one saying is over 300. Now God make somebody pick them up and sell the community so now put on light off. All tell the call them, yeah, big Abadi Road, then send technical man who will solve this problem. Between Lane, Abadi Road, and Sam Show.
Thank you.
Always. You are the talk so now. You like they can 120, they can 100, they can 0.9.
All right.
Whenever we use at all.
Thank you.
They are big here.
Thank you. Bakayo Konado Azage say it's really sad Sierra Leone is still finding it very difficult to have a sustainable light in the 21st century. Anyway, Mr. Edsa, man, I really want to know when the Bumbuna will finish or pass the all done, like Emerson said. Okay, I think these are some comments. I'll take this call and one last one and then we wrap up. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, good morning. This is Almami.
Almami, go ahead.
Yes, one thing before realize I understand. You see the institution there, that any nation, if we continue for privatization, for the Meccan privatization, it will bring a destruction because the institutions them are the foundation for any serious nation. But if we can't begin privatization, a destruction. This is a real provocation. Oh. The institution that went at the firestone, only we cook the oneness we go make we harvest the success and progress. But the righteousness they make we all day like how we did so day like today. The institutions them where we for put power, force power, for let them able make this nation go be a better nation, civilized nation. Now we play drama.
Thank you.
We go enter this Kurama.
Thank you. One more call. 0799-4993. We wrap up GG's now. We don't go way overboard with time. But we go soon wrap up. Let's take the last call and then I can't to me guess them for respond. Quick one. Hello.
Hello, Chief.
Yes. Suleiman, I see it.
Yeah, brother. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, thank God.
But you get beaucoup defense minister in the studio. They not only know most of the areas and then they defend. As the last caller they say, the institution they work for the government for the tribe for in power. Now they not able. But Usai me gave the blame. I they send me blame too. To Sierra Leonean, the education was Sierra Leonean educate. Usai that benefit they go.
Okay.
Salon University almost 100 years I don't get. Up to the constitution, nothing. Energy, nothing. Water, nothing. Agriculture, nothing. What in the education? What in the benefit? So defending from Pepper and Mike. You thank him about that.
All right, I need to take any call again. A quick one, Charles. We don't go over the time. Please do wrap up in 90 seconds.
I enjoyed the last speaker. But I want to use the last 1 minute generally for share my experience and talk to people. First of all, as you don't show, after success from Central African, the rest of the community where they go to Tumbo no get lights. Up to this day, Edsa or government of Sierra Leone not able to connect them. It's very pathetic. Till up to they go to Mama Beach. They don't make some efforts now Tumbo, but it's not sustainable. 50% of Waterloo, especially the new area of Waterloo, not get light. You understand? As you don't show, I mean, at the age of 65, April 27, 50% or less, now Waterloo not get connection. Let us not say the light where they light to, the pole and the wire where they go to the house, they not get up. Okay. After success, they also not get up. Right. You understand? So you see the kind of problem. The second thing, for we will get up. For we will connect it and would see the light small now western area. Do ya? Mostly lights they frustrate at night and when it begin come. What you mean don't tell me family? The first light where they go off, now you host, put you can over off.
Okay.
Put an off. And even when it begin come, not put an on no, wait first until it's steady. Sometimes it can only steady after 10-15 minutes. Not say you neighbor, they don't get, it don't come, it don't go there, you say they put you on off. No, wait and Because it go. We see the experience waiting to happen at SLBC. We're part of the upper bond. We the director general say no. Now the frustration of the life.
Thank you very much.
So these are some of the key things that we also want as citizens. Let we continue for practice. And not say privatization will come with price increase. But what will go with that? Now the service delivery, not the price increase. Let the price be increased as long as we have the sustainable service. But the last one at 24 hours light. Now I want to talk about, and I want let people they understand. Epic Radio will get 24 hours in the on the 14th of April, like today. But tomorrow they're not gonna get them. Like I say, for now, for the last 5-6 months, both Kenema mechanical they get that nearly 24 hours. But that not mean say it will be sustainable.
All the time.
There will be a time where they're not gonna get
Thank you very much, Charles Mambo.
No, 24 hours is for the hour of that day where they don't get. And the hour of the day where some of we did.
Thank you. So make the clarification. Thank you very much.
So education,
yes. Thank you very much, Charles Mambo. Sanepo, quickly, we not get better time. We wrap up now.
Thank you very much. I think you need for giving timely response.
Wow.
They're very important. I'm going to begin with my big brother, Mr. Mambu. He talked about the peninsular axis. You know, if you walk out along the peninsular axis, you will see the massive focus they go on the right now. This now area will not ever get light. We will get to JICA phase 1. We'll be give power from Juba till right onto Gorgich to Sussex. Now the JICA phase 2, we don't mobilize, we don't begin. Right now, if you go to the community, you will see we construct substations, they construct, install poles, they therefore begin string the wires. So we have a project called JICA. JICA, they construct the network from Sussex right down to Tombo. So that process they on, and when it complete, we'll come back and inform the people them. So that's a good news. You talk about Waterloo. You know, for every community, Waterloo, we don't go construct network, then they get light. But you know, day in, day out, people they construct buildings. I mean, they get for make application again to me. We get for go do assessment, follow we know how many number of buildings they don't construct and how many number of people they require electricity. Now the extension of Waterloo, they will know what's the infrastructure only for installing. So it's not like then we don't take light in Waterloo. We don't take light in Waterloo. But people they build every day. I mean, people that they build every day, industry they go every day. Okay. So we also go for work for instance, so we go construct the network and get them power. Somebody talk about Aberdeen, Banlin. Well, they get them power, but he say the voltage can go 300 and 0.9. Then I don't note that down, and I will one for sure. I'm saying I will go in office to try for solve that out. Somebody talk about what's wrong with Freetown, especially Waterloo. We other areas they get 24 hours. Then they get. I follow will know say. Firstly, Freetown is not Sierra Leone. I mean, we are not the capital. We are the capital, yeah. But also we get the district headquarters towns. We get second capital city. We get to all sides. So every Sierra Leonean, the same right who get holding a Freetown for get light, and the same right the one who go na Bo and Kenema, Konoma, Kenny get right for get light. Wow. So the government, the vision of the government for sure say every area, even the rural communities, I'm not going to take mini grids to them. Okay. They need to get access to it. But however, I want to let people assure people to say a lot of work is being done in Freetown now for ensure say if not we bring 24 hours, but at least 20 to 23 hours light, people will begin to get out based on the infrastructures and how they install. I don't talk about respite. I don't talk about the expansion of Bumbuna. I don't talk about the Nant energy project in Nakisi. So them work the all on the way and it will be completed.
Thank you very much.
So I'm not done it. So somebody also talk about the mechanisms who they put in place instead of privatize. I'm for people they know say as they speak. I will link that to Mr. Mambu. He talks. We get some MDAs that money give for pay. What we don't do as Edsa, we don't import high tech specialized prepaid meters. Them prepaid meters are now we can begin install them. Now them big institutions, MDAs them, MDIs them. So once you put another prepaid onto postpaid, you go buy, you top up. You put on a meter, you utilize them. No, the debt they pay. No, they pay. Also for the debt, we in conversation with the Ministry of Finance, especially for MDAs, for let them pay. For the MDIs, we don't get a debt collector. We get for collect historic debt. We get somebody now daycare. Then now they feed it. They're gonna
thank you.
people they place them. They give them letter for let them pay them debt.
Thank you,
so
sir.
that they on course. Somebody talk about how.
Thank you very much. We don't go way overboard.
Okay, so me last word to the people now that I have for assure people for say the privatization once it starts, an objective now for improve efficiency, an objective now for increase customer satisfaction, now for ensure say what you want we can buy electricity we get them, but equally so. In as much as we do work for even ensure we get more generation, we construct more distribution lines, we also appeal to customer them. Let we pay the appropriate bills. Let for call somebody for interfere with the meter. Let for call somebody for interfere with the pole. If you see somebody they vandalize the infrastructure, for instance, they go vandalize the whole network now. Lungi. We don't get for construct back now government. We want for don't use that money for go expand on other areas.
Thank you very much.
Call Oman for pay
in the public relations officer for Edsa. Thanks to Charles Mambu, Chairman Coalition of Civil Society of Human Rights Activists na Salone. Thank you very much to all the one that we don't take the time for call and send a message as well inside the program. Well, all this will get time for inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. My own Precious George said for the review segment of the Epic Morning Show shortly. Sports and entertainment every day for you, plus a lot more. I've been Reginald Brano Jukutu Soya. Till I join you now some other time. Take care. Bye bye.
Baby, where don't walk me at, where don't make me feel like say I'm not man enough, I no get nothing for offer. So all me party when look down on me, where don't make me feel like say my life no go become something. And they walked away, all the people who promise for help me. They say come office today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. The story not just the same, but I refuse to give up. I kept on hoping.
Good morning and welcome to Sports Update. So the Salon Football Association don't set up the FA Cup Emergency Committee appointment for look at issues where go arise now the FA Cup. We'll bring to you more details about this press release from the FA. So the Orange FA Cup 2026, the round of 16 draw don't be officially made. So FC Kalong will play against Ram Kamara FC. Bo Rangers go play Bantal, Barbara Warriors go play against Star Sports, Ole the Wardians go play Bulom Stars, Eastern Lions go play Diamond Stars, Mighty Blackpool go play Marampa Stars, and Kabbalah City go play against Abacha City. The final game will be between Port Authority and Freetown City Football Club. So the Sierra Leone wrestling team done made some very good achievements inside Guinea-Bissau. Beside able to get gold, silver, and bronze medal in the West African Wrestling Championship. So Almami Kamara, Fatmata Bintabar, and Nene Aisata Shaw are the three wrestlers who are going to make a significant mileage. Success Farigas don't win the Coach of the Month. Now the Italian Serra, the Como head coach, where the fight with the club for getting European football next season. To Africa, Mamelodi Sundowns will win the first leg of the CAF Champions League semi-finals against Esperance de Tunis inside Tunisia. And finally, it happens in German football as the first woman for coach a men's Bundesliga side. So Mary Lucia will take charge of Union Berlin for the final 5 games of the season for making the first female manager in the Bundesliga history. For this morning, all this we get for you inside Sports Updates.
welcome to your second edition of your entertainment news here on the Epic Morning Show. Me, na Big Daddy, starting here with Black Bones and Odomodu Black. Well, just when we thought the beef don't end, this is what Odomodu Black posted. So, you will continue for the suffer because you're a devil. Now, all the days of your life, na bad things you go to see, you know, no peace. You attack and desecrate my family, and you and your label turn them into music till you die. Na so bad ome go to follow you until you and your people supposed do what you not supposed to do. And not up there, he even send them to in generation being. So this is what we are asking: is this music or something deeper? Because this was supposed to be a one-on-one beefing. But moving away from Odomodu Black and Black Bones now. Offset, of course, is back on stage. So just recently, there was a shooting incident where Offset was involved in, and we saw a picture and video where it circulates where a day in a hospital. So just yesterday night, of course, the brother man was back on stage at Florida. Yes, the Migos star appeared inside the wheelchair for performance, of course, and he shut down. That was a massive one, leaving fans speechless. But away from that one, now let's talk about Don Mystic, the DOZ Kabad and Black Leo. What's going on? Well, this beef, you know, to today from where not the last drop, we don't see half incident they come out. But Don Mystic don't take them personal, you know, talk about in America, no grief for Gian book. And the only thing we can will get booked now we politician go call them for can perform per government business. Well, we don't know exactly why I think so, but this beef is getting tougher. Why is Don Mystic the post? Star save the post. What's going on? We gonna know soon. And Bo and the Kenema Artists Union, of course, be go meet the power, of course, win at the mayor of Kenema, Thomas Perio. Of course, we they be plead with him on behalf of King Boss Ellie. Yes, so we pray say officially this case will be laid to rest, and as we see a video of King Boss Ellie himself now the power in office. Yes, of course, we don't make trend now, and we just pray say that particular meeting day will bring forth good news. And away from King Boss, the two legends are in the studio. So Daddy Rhymes alongside Black Snoop, of course, working on an EP. This night classic one after a very long time, so let's watch out for them. And finally this morning, get ready as the Black Hero featuring Zico Dad, one of the finalists for the Rap Rampage. Of course, My Love will be out soon. This is all we get for you this morning.
The Salomon first food love dando.
Baba, Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine. Na salon here they make them. Na him make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamins. When they make picking grow strong, smart and healthy. If fine for big person, it they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all, and you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even time safe as dinner. Benny Mix get different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Member say Benny Mix then a packet and they write PLC panel. Benny Mix they all sign a salon for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, put on number 44 Battle Street or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benny Mix, grow strong, grow smart.
Serra Leone!
Not to know the pressure on me. Not to know the pressure.
pressure.
Epic Radio.
After this superstar don't do plenty children at the country, and this time now the Eastern don't cancel. And family no say, now Eastern now the Jews stay. Now that make the BSK Music don't join on with one of the biggest organization at Eastern, that now the expert family for Brinkam, the Jantoro, I mean the Kuruba Salon Music, that now famous. It's an Inno Pleasure concert where go happen at St. Michael Field, that now local site 1, Saturday, April 18, 2026, 7 o'clock sharp. Plenty other artists that go down there on stage for make you begin enjoy entertainment at a first degree and fumble for no say. Now 100 euros you go pay for city big superstar and plenty other one and back. You make a big the Cuba the way tan for sponsor this event like Rokel Commercial Bank, Gentle Group of Company, Leon Rock, C Coach, SLBC
Epic
TV,
Radio.
AYV TV, Star TV, Epic Radio, Universal Radio, the expert family when are the host, AfriCell and Afri Money. So family them. Now wait men and tell you because all the best DJs and MC, including the pride of SL Dunia Animal or Vicky Dave of Citizen Radio, go there in attendance for Kiss the Microphone. It's No Pressure Concert 2026. Now the St. Michael Field with the one and only ambitious famous. Now what men and tell you, the dates are April 18. Now they meet go so because plenty yeah go there inside there because the local strongest go there on for make you enjoy entertainment at a first degree. The BSK Music with famous.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. Music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress, bet your life we making headline in the foreign press. True. Lamba bombe ba, lamba roba, lamba de la de tila roba, la do.
Thomas Edison once said, many of life failures na people we no realize how close them be there to success before them give up. Hello and welcome to the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, where they come to you on 99.3 FM, Radio Garden, Facebook, YouTube, and through our website at myepiconline.com. Me na your host, Marion Precious George. And inside the show this morning, government announced commitment for strengthening healthcare infrastructure and close long-standing gap by constructing 100-bed specialist hospital in Namoyamba district, where they near completion. Minister of Labour addressed Sierra Leone crisis on the government, and All People's Congress Party demand electoral transparency ahead of ECOWAS AU and UN delegation visits to the country. All of the stories plus the review of various newspapers they inside the show this morning. And for joining me to discuss these issues, I get at the studio James Cameramane, and I also the expert Dr. Victor Moina. Good morning.
Good morning, Marion. Good morning to our esteemed listeners out there.
Okay. Straight off, we'll look at stories reported on the front pages. May first take now the Premier News newspaper top story. Recruitment irregularities, MMTU Vice Chancellor suspended. And another story, persons with disabilities demand political representation ahead of 2028 polls. And Sierra Leone to host first National Canoe Championship on Independence Day. Kids stone One Priorities partners with Sherlock launches luxury apartment project. All of the stories plus also in this issue. Then at the Premier News newspaper this morning.
With me, I get the exclusive newspaper. The story reads, at National 70 Most Influential Students Award, Dr. Sidi Tunis honored. The main banner headline story, as international moral guarantors jet in. Big meeting at APC headquarters today. We get pictures of the president and also the moral guarantors and also members of the APC party. Another story, over mismanagement of state assets, government to clamp down on MDAs. And the final story on the exclusive newspaper, ECSL chief talks tough. No political interest will determine outcome of 2028 election. They quote the new ECSL chairman.
And away from that, I take the Concord Times newspaper. Top story, Parliament cannot function effectively without the opposition. And this is according to the Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Singapore Solomon Thomas. And also Zainab Sharif's fate to be decided today. Over 50% of citizens blamed corruption for loss of trust in leaders. And this is according to Chadi. Another story reported Abalist granted bail in alleged fraud case. APC Tonkolili District Chairman warns against financial misappropriation. And finally, defendant testifies in Lassini trial. All of the stories and more you will get now the Concord Times this morning.
With me, final pick, I get the Awoko newspaper. The first story reads, APC flags reform delays as tripartite moral guarantors arrive. Kamara wins Bombali, Sebora in landslide faces white mandate. Another story, government plans supplementary budget as oil shock strains IMF program. Sierra Leone 6 World Bank buffer as Middle East shock threatens gain. The final story, corruption tops public concern in Chadi citizen trust pool. All the story you can find the Awoko newspaper.
And away from the Awoko, my final take now the Independent Observer newspaper. Top story, Yusuf Kamara elected Paramount Chief of Bombali, Sebora. And a big banner headline, Faith, Justice and Democracy. Dr. Samuel Kamara speaks out. And if I live for only today, and this is according to Alpha Amadou Jallo. Another story and the final story on the front page, Bo resident wins Mercury lottery. All of the stories and more you go get now the Independent Observer newspaper this morning. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show and we will deal with a range of issues this morning as I already done state. We will look at the first one, Usai government announced commitment for strengthening healthcare infrastructure and close long-standing gap by constructing 100-bed specialist hospital in Moyomba district where they near completion. And this now according to the Minister of Health, Dr. Austin Demby, where reaffirmed government commitment for strengthening the healthcare system during a walking visit to the 100-bed facility over the weekend. And he make mention also of several things. As I say, for the longest term, they don't focus on tackling health care closer to the people through primary care. He say, but all of those things don't come to reality by the help of government and the government commitment where they don't make so far in terms of dealing with the issues of healthcare delivery in the country. And also it make mention of the visit where it's not focus just about the progress, but also for ensure that the hospital meets modern standard for efficient healthcare delivery. It's a critical infrastructure need for take the center stage during the inspection. Several other things the Minister for Health make mention of. Now, looking at the kind of development manner at the health sector, inside 2 weeks, we don't see President Bio start off by, commissioning the bonds units now Connaught, and also other facilities in at the Connaught Hospital. It went further for go now the provinces to say a launch ambulance and vehicle them for healthcare professionals them as well for various districts. And now the minister as well is talking about a 100-bed facility in Abombali district, all according to Ramna for make healthcare delivery possible under the current government.
Yes, it's for me. Always they say that this current Minister of Health we get has been making a lot of progress when it comes to the health sector. You know, under reign, we don't see a lot of developments under reign. You know, one thing on my way I feel say I not elect the language we can use say under this government we want to enjoy health, good health facility. And now you want go on for ask, what about if this government is not there? So it means Sierra Leone not going to enjoy better health facility. But that's a question for answer another day. But back to the question, the earlier topic, that when President Bio don't launch a 100-bed facility, and according to which we get that about over 70% of this facility don't be completed, which I feel say a good strive for the Moyamba people. Because if you look at records, if me remember me serve me well, I only know about one government hospital within Moyamba district, and also another notable hospital within our Moyamba district. For people who come from Moyamba, go correct me. Then call them the Hartfield Archer Memorial Hospital, when I don't know is privately run by somebody else, but not under government. You know, so these are the two notable hospitals within Moyamba district. So if President Bio is constructing another one, it means an added advantage and added opportunity for the people of Moyamba district for able to get better and more well-equipped hospital. Now, the point of concern are that it's not about us having a better hospital. It's about how to maintain the hospital.
Okay.
Because
not only the hospital and the ambulances.
The ambulances them we
see quite recently.
Yes, the ambulances are as well we launch. You know, we not now the first time we don't see also we government they launch ambulances during the time for Ebola. We have over how many on ambulances? And if you ask where are those ambulances, except you could see some of them are building, you could see some of them are government offices dilapidated, beyond repairs, because we not maintain some of these vehicles. Some of these vehicles, if they don't maintain them from Ebola term up to now, I think for this other one we person be launch. If we don't get over how many ambulances, we will not need for me for the worry about ambulances. Like most districts, hospitals, they forget over 5 or 10 ambulances for each district. We now need for at least for suffice. You know, so if government out they buy ambulances or they donate ambulances, and then we are not maintaining those ambulances, it's a loss to the government also. And also, it's just not a slap to it, just to tell you that we are really not serious as individuals, as Sierra Leone'S, for able for own up certain responsibility, for own up, for keep a country.
So it's not always about the government, but
it's not always about the government. It's about us.
Attitude-wise,
it's about us. Sometimes we don't want for the blame government. Government don't try their best. They don't go lobby for ambulances. Law say ambulances. They don't go lobby for ambulances. They don't carry the ambulances. Then give you as driver, or then give you as HOC or I can call them head of hospital and these places there. You know they maintain them. You know they monitor how these ambulances they run. If them well, we see them put it down. They wait for the government to buy parts. Government do this. But so sometimes if we are not maintaining these properties where we get so, if they put government at a loss, always. You know, so as they say, Moyamba district, in as much as President Bio is doing his best to bring in good health facility to Moyamba. Previously, if we check again, this government hospital within Moyamba, this all around government hospital, they lack a lot of things, where such as staffing, sometimes medical doctors. Medical tools, equipment, them that could talk about, so good X-ray hospital, good X-ray ward, and other things. And also sometimes the doctors themselves not getting them that much. So if you are coming to this 100 beds hospital, the government need for monitor again. For CCA, we have enough nurses. We get beaucoup nurses in Africa. What are they doing? We have so many nurses in Africa, and decentralize them. They have some of them go. At least make we see say they're able for own up. I like come out, to my about this city, come out, go there and work because you are in Sierra Leone.
And doctors as well, because as a nation, some school of thought say we not get enough doctors there for serve the population.
Yeah, that's what they say. But the ones where we get, all manage with them, what we do with what we get. So if we can decentralize some of these professionals, them for going to them places there, and you give them with the necessary things away for make them able for sustain. Because it's not about you sending again professionals. If they are going there, you need to help them for sustain their life. At least they get prompt salaries, they have better facilities, within their areas. They have good electricity facility because these hospitals sometimes they're not powered by solar, or maybe if we have open government electricity, it becomes another problem. It becomes very boring. Maybe you want to conduct operation, you don't get light. So it's not about just building creating this facility, this all 100 beds hospital. It's about what you'll be doing for monitor, for keep the hospital going. Because this again, maybe it's part of donors funded money, And the donors, they know will be happy always, and then they come for the fund something, and then we are not maintaining it. They don't make them for we. Then we own them. Now we get them. Then we own them. Make we able for maintain this hospital. Make we able for keep them up. Up to date. Hospitals now place where I say for always be up to date, for always be clean, for be very tidy, at least for get a good smell. And get good facility, as I say, good medical personnel, then staffing, the doctors for their around, ambulances for be prompt, all the things. Because in those districts, you get some distant areas and villages away, you need to go maybe somebody do seriously sick, ambulance need to go take them, or maybe you get cops there and you need to send ambulance or go pick the cops up. Maybe somebody want to go in labor, all the things. So if you don't have good facilities, how would the hospital run? And the hospital need to put. Again, not just put people them now in our positions as well. We really know about management. Again, that's another thing. You have people who could manage medical centers. Again, look at who is going to manage those medical centers. Because when you have a good manager, you're able to run a very good institution. Where at least at the end of the day, the government they realize this plan, the flagship programs when it comes to health, at least the core goals in Ambassador previously that this minister has been scoring a lot of goals since he don't come. And he's the first minister don't do a lot of things under a regime. So let that legacy continue. It's the need for monitor as well and continue for keeping legacy until we never can ever to happen at the end of the day. Okay,
we move away from that topic to another one aside the Minister of Labor and Social Security, Mohamed Rahman Souare, together with the Minister of Communication, Technology and Innovation, Salima Ba, don't address the challenges where they face the state-owned telecommunication company, when a Sierra Tel, and them outline government's position regarding the company in operation. Well, make we listen to what they say, and we discuss the issue later.
They do well for the longest time. When we take over our government in 2018, we made Serra in advanced stages of decomposition and dilapidation with huge debt overhangs, both relating to employees in terms of salary backlogs, in terms of end-of-service benefits, in terms of leave allowances, even the union dues there. And we also know that they owe boku money to suppliers and foreign creditors there. They owe the two Exim banks over $35 million. Government currently they pay that one day.
Around 2014 or so, government signed an agreement for upgrade the infrastructure of Serra. At that time, we get two network infrastructure, CDMA and GSM. At that point, we completely upgrade the Serra infrastructure to CDMA infrastructure. But and at that time, at that time, the Serra was really then booming, right? The mobile operations, the work, the internet, MiFi's, Serra had the best in terms of MiFi's in the country at a period of time. But then, as we go along, at a certain point, that CDMA technology and infrastructure, where we don't put the Serra whole infrastructure on, the company with the manufacturer make an obsolete. So that means they no longer decide for the manufacture, that CDMA, then stop for manufacture and then factory, then completely switch to GSM. So obviously then that become the start of the challenge where Serra gets.
I know Boku marriages don't break as a result of this problem or inherit. I know say some people begin and we don't get problems with the university, with Boku problems.
So honestly, and that's why it's talk about this issue of the staff, it's also linked to the issue of the company of itself. Because the moment where the operations of Serra went down, Serra became in a financial distress. Because when the operations go down, so that means all the customer there, when they use the mobile and the MiFis, then they begin lost all them one and they. And when they lost all them customer, then that means they can no longer pay the staff. So now that's the issue of backlog, salary begin creep one. They no longer can pay the staff there, can pay some of the other commitments and liabilities that we then get. So really gradually every year, the stress and the liabilities then begin creep up. Right? And one of the most significant liabilities we Serra really every year on year, we begin add now the staff. Just the full compilation what we do, that's $6.3 million.
So those were the words of the two ministers, the Minister of Technology, Innovation, and also the Minister for Labor. They talk about the issue or the long-standing issue with the state-owned company, mobile network operator, Sierra done the face over the years. And as stated by Mohamed Rahman Suari, a lot of family then don't, face things that we don't supposed to face just because of the Sierra issue. We don't span for many years, Mane.
Yes, it's very, very bad. We follow this issue of Serra. Most people up to now, from our staff, them still not getting gratuity. The ones away for retire, and even active staff that will be DD at that time before the shutdown of the coming in. And up to now, they need for pay them off. Up to now, they are still going there. Nobody is being paid. This whole issue, the both ministers talk about when they begin for decline. In between 2012 to 2015, we may see as the minister Manama talk that between that time they may get two communities, the GSM and also the CDMA communities. At that time they now CDM begin they found the CDMA go outdated first in 2015. And go outdated. Between 2016 and 2020, we begin for serious mismanagement. Serra, poor management, unpaid staff salary, lack of investment, network reliability drop sharply within a day. So you see, so this thing all now it starts gradually. The declining of Serra starts gradually. You see, and from 2020 to 2024, it collapsed finally. If you look at them, say, begin to face a serious problems. In fact, Serra may become available to public again within a day. And the two mobile companies in we come just can't overshadow them with Africell and Orange. Can overshadow them. Most Sierra Leone'S and decide for switch allegiance to these two mobile companies, and then we normally get investor again for invest into.
Is it because the mobile company they be consistent?
Yes, the consistency is one, and management is another thing. For Serra, as earlier stated, that they may begin to get poor management and lack of investment. Management, so both the government and also private companies. That not me day again. Cordiality not me day again, and unpaid staff. And obviously, if you not the paid staff, they go down to strike and begin come up and other things that they. And the internet now between 2024 now to date now, we see that Serra is no more functional again. So it's a serious problem. It's a serious problem for Serra. So if one of the ministers is saying that government is still paying debt for Serra about over almost $1 million, it's still need for ask again, waiting they become of these people who made the work. As the minister rightly said, because of this issue, Boku family don't scatter. Yes, we are happy that they know about that. But what have they been doing for settle some of these things? Because some family they scatter because the man not go for out money again house. The family they starve. Some people, some man, some family, they don't grab them because they don't go for pay rent. What are you still doing as a government? Waiting really at the way forward. Or waiting government they think about Sierra as a whole, as a company, whether they think for maybe for they allowed a private company for 1 arm or waiting. We really don't know. So I think the government need to come out plain and see waiting I can talk to we and tell we waiting at the plan for Sierra. But I feel overall a country need to get your own company, of itself, as you have other countries that we get a young mobile company on their own way they run a mobile company. So at least if Sierra Leone gets to the get to Sierra, it needs to be running. A leather competition they did, a healthy competition day. But if not there,
that's a good one. But come to think of it, over the years, we don't see state-owned enterprises them not done they do well. And of course, a few years ago, even IGR put out a report about the failure of state-owned enterprises and some of the issues that we then find out inside and survey where them put out. So this time around, the two ministers them coming on board for CC then can put a rest to this issue. You think now something them go succeed in, considering the fact that other state-owned enterprises them over the years not done they do well?
Well, I can't say they will not succeed. We pray for the better because now we Sierra Leone brothers and sisters they don't work there. In a day with them, they get their livelihood. So if you don't deal like I did so now, governments as a ministers they come together for Sierra Leone revive and back to life. I really pray for the better because in as much as we get this thought that we're not able to maintain we own property them before that we're able for now private people them other people that they can't control we own property now we own country, which of course for me I consider as an advancement for we I feel say we as Sierra Leone for own up to institutions that we then give you for one. If you're able for one institutions as a Sierra Leone and able for maintain them, keep them to international standard if you're able for do them. But you cannot be more corrupt because some of these institutions they are really we IGR they talk about. And because one of the main challenges we then find out now corruption. Serious corruption inside. And if you want for it's more than waiting the office they generate or waiting the institution they generate, you they collapse in the institution. And so in a sense, you're not able to maintain them. And so these are some of the things we make. Some of we state-owned private institutions that we not able to own up as Sierra Leoneans because we don't want for let people the tax we. I look for the exact word for it. You don't want for let people in tax we question we activities, and if you never be subjective to that, let somebody scrutinize you. You don't take up a responsibility, but you need to be scrutinized. You need to be questioned. So what you do, what you know to do. Because if you are there, not just feel say you work for yourself, but you are working for the people of Sierra Leone and Sierra Leone as a whole. So whatever institution they put you, or whatever position they put you, always get in mind that you are working for Sierra Leone. Okay,
we'll look at the final story before P call to say the All People's Congress Party don't demand electoral transparency ahead of ECOWAS, AU, and UN delegation visits to the country, and the opposition make this statement ahead of the visit of the international moral guarantors we already there inside the country. We go meet with the party today. Inside they reaffirm the demand for meaningful electoral reform and transparency inside the country democratic process. According to the party, then say the mission covered in response to the concern them over implementation of the Agreement of National Unity and the Tripartite Committee recommendation. And so we come after sustained engagement with both national stakeholders and international partners. And according to the party also, then say since the signing of the agreement, and submit them to the Tripartite Committee or the committee reports, the APC don't they insist they act in good faith regarding the recommendation, but they say they express their concern that key provisions, more so the one that relates to electoral reform and institutional accountability, remain unfulfilled. Also, the party signed out recent appointment of Edmond Sylvester Alpha as Chief Electoral Commissioner and described the move as one where they undermine public confidence in electoral process at a time where they say democratic trust on institution them for be strengthened. This and several other things them the APC party say inside a press release where them put out yesterday regarding the arrival or the engagement we then get forget with international moral guarantors we make up of the ECOWAS, AU and UN. We could get a meeting with the party today. Mane.
Yes, it's a good one where for me, I see the moral guarantors are coming and the need for meet with the APC party where I feel say it's a good one for them. They don't begin for state the expectation from the moral guarantors within their wants, which I feel say it's a step in the right direction for them, for highlights the problems that they don't go through. You know, and one of the major problems we did go to right now are the implementation of the tripartite recommendation. We then feel say the government don't implement them, don't abide to the recommendation they may don't meet, and also to the national unity agreement as well. So they get a lot of things we did in their mind where they feel say the need for revisit. So coming back with the moral guarantors, and it's a good one for making them put them case across. Another main one also, one of the recommendations are that this electoral system, for revisit the electoral system. And so having the moral guarantors back, I guess they need for put this boycotting issue to bed, because in as much as President Bio don't appoint when a constitutional right to appoint, we don't appoint a new ECSL chair, and I feel say the moral guarantors they need for serve as mediators now between APC, the governments, and so that they are able to see how they can reach at a point where everybody can be appeased and seeing that APC go back to parliament, because parliament cannot function effectively without the opposition, in my view. So I don't feel say the APC them sitting back, not going to parliament is the right thing, in as much as they may get a fair claim, but they don't exceed now 1 month. The people who vote them, they ask them back for go. So for them to get this assurance, the moral guarantors need for granting the assurance. But the question they say they need to be assured of free and fair election. I really don't know how the moral guarantors have to determine that.
So at this moment, is it that the moral guarantors for actually engage the APC force for waiting then think about all the electoral issues, or they are already equipped with information about waiting the APC want, waiting they don't want in terms of engaging them, or them can engage the government at the moment for states or for talk about the issues them we then feel say or they know say don't they happen in terms of the electoral process in the country. Because everything is clear about the APC stance regarding the electoral reforms or electoral issues at the moment.
In as much as if you know waiting at the palaver between two people, you already get a clue about them. And for you to serve as a better mediator, it is good you listen to both sides.
Okay.
And so with the moral guarantors, they do so now. For listen to APC, then CSF. When you need to talk to somebody face to face, when they see, when they watch, when I say face to face, you're able to understand the person body language, you're able to understand what they want, you're able to read their body language. So I think that's what the moral guarantors want to do. They want to have that kind of one-on-one conversation with them, face-to-face conversation. You read them, they plead, and grievances, and able to understand really what they want. And then they can take out further. Perhaps they have to meet with government, have to meet with other government officials, which I feel say that will be part of the plan. And before that, and they are no say after that now, perhaps they all can meet together as one and see how they can get a way forward to it. Because if the APC is saying they want to meet with the president, and now the Speaker of Parliament don't meet with them, two terms don't have to talk to them, and now coming in with more guarantors to say how they can have a way forward with them. So I feel say diplomacy is been seen here, and I feel say that's a good step. Okay. Violence not the one good picking. So them having these opportunity now talking to the moral guarantors, I feel say it could be right for them.
Okay, we pick calls now inside the show on 079 994-993. Now the number for call and make a contribution inside the show regarding the topic them we don't discuss so far. And it is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. We go first caller on the phone. Good morning. Your name outside the call from. Hello? Yes, Alex, go ahead.
In the issue of the APC concerning the statement between them and the government, I don't really understand based on more the appointment of the ECSL boss. But some people say if ECSL boss, some people don't want time and if we don't really design. But some people don't all want time. And the majority, when you look at the political party out of 14, 12 don't accept it, they recognize their acceptance. And you know what saying the majority in 91 ECSL boss. ECSL was appointed and they don't go to the parliament, they don't check and they don't find out and say we qualify. Then parliament endorse and they don't put it. So the FCC gets no bigger standing for saying they don't want ECSL boss. This thing that you have to time and over and again. Where president law appoints ECSL boss, what the opposition they reject them.
Okay.
Okay,
thank you. Thank you. 079-994-993. Call and make your contribution regarding the issues discussed. Good morning. Your name outside the call from.
Yeah, boy from Godric.
Boy, go ahead.
So one phrase I pick up, the implementation of the tripartite recommendations. You know, we would all write papers there, and I should say we're on academic. When I make recommendations are to be accepted or rejected. They are not to be implemented, let's say, 100%. Say, once they make a recommendation, it should be implemented. No. In this case, the tripartite recommendations were to be taken to Parliament and discussed there. And then we see how they put inside the Constitution, the one that were acceptable to the nation or not. So there are still recommendations.
Hello?
So there is no imperative or push saying pass the implement recommendations. Otherwise, every paper who BTO get to tell all the recommendations, then I don't think so will go by the Constitution.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. 079-994-993. Do you want a natural tea that refreshes your body? Looking for something healthy and gentle on digestion? Want a tea that keeps you feeling fresh all day? Our tea has got you covered. Made from naturally grown tea leaves, it's healthy, refreshing, and easy on digestion. With 100 tea bags in every pack, there is always more to enjoy and share. Our tea, natural freshness in every sip. Brought to you by Kariel. We got another caller on the phone. Good morning.
Good morning, Marion President George.
Yes, good morning.
Anamta from Central.
Yes, go ahead, Namta.
Marion needs to from something that I feel bad, but maybe what I APC them because na party I don't work for, I don't serve them. So I see them now, that APC today and this APC now, then it's different because then their own people say they suffer them. They know next to them people. They need to work for them people. Can you imagine? Who say see salon man do sorti leader? They reverse anaya. Pardon to party. Now President Kuma, former President Kuma, is sacked Vice President illegally, unlawfully, unconstitutionally. Illegal decision. No. So APC una concentrate for work for the people them. Now 2028, you don't reach. 30 days no get executive. Low level, what you call APC. Una concentrate. Una they stop on the people. Most of them probably already they stop and they tell their people. I blame una because gonna be formidable. Them man they stop people.
Thank you,
Namta. And party going, but they stop people them. When I una cause them back, society go judge now. Society go judge now.
Thank you, Namtak. 07999949993, the number for calling inside the show, and make your contribution regarding the topic then we discuss. We don't discuss. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Marius Precious, the brother announcer, I don't say it is talk with Sanda. Or I don't say by God for APC, he left to them. Marius, I just prayed this morning, I will tell you now, my sister.
Okay.
When we did now Watalo na in the gateway the entry and the district where highly populated. Me I don't know what is the happen between now. If I dey 100 beds of hospital at that part of the country and other side, Why you want to know? Marius will get hospital will contain 100 babies from the former government. And today, after they talk on civil society, that hospital they don't turn the cartel. The public don't can have president you see that hospital. And what I don't get hospital. And they talk up. So then they drop so they read them big hospital under this government here. But I know what you about me.
Okay.
100 baby.
Thank you.
So bad. Like I tell them they turn this now. I don't know.
Thank you. 079-994-993. Call and make a contribution regarding the second segment topics. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma.
Yeah, you name outside the call from?
Pamusa they call Advazar.
Yeah, Pamusa, go ahead.
And what I try for say, brother APC, anybody will not righteous with young people them. God they pull focus panel. Bilahi, I for move on. Now then I got the pull panel first. So now left there with brothers there. The APC and the SLPP, believe me, we feel say no other party no day where they pull them. For can pull them na power or for can pull them as opposition. Now then no more we know about say now then are the two giant party them. But now people them, then let them say, but they not let the people of the country. So now may God put focus on them. What did they do for let the country go before? And now this make and I'm that why believe me, brother. Now credit what God go pay we for credit all they buy, then we talk for the country. Commander Yibo, hello.
Okay, thank you. We'll pick 3 more calls inside the show 079-994-993. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Mariam Precious George.
Good morning.
Now, Paconte, the call from Upgon.
Okay, go ahead, Paconte.
I tell you, now, thank you, now, they educate me.
Welcome.
You see, I tell, then they suffer too much. Some man don't die, some man don't frustrate, some man, the woman, they don't left them, then picking, they know they go school, some man they college, we know they, and they build the government there. Let them try about Sierra Leone. Let them try pay them benefits or give them the money. Then their government to the big. Some man they die. So you don't know. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Paconte. 2 more calls, but before that, do you want a coffee that wakes you up instantly, looking for a smooth, aromatic taste you can enjoy anytime? Need energy to stay active all day? Our cafe has got you covered. It's 100% pure, smooth, and aromatic, keeping you energetic and active all day. Just add hot water and enjoy a bold cup that fits perfectly into your busy lifestyle. Our cafe, stay energetic, stay active all day. Brought to you by Karel. We get another caller on the phone. Good morning.
Good morning, Precious George.
Yeah.
God bless you, Mama.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're happy about Serra. You know, unfortunately, Serra they can't go. They can't go. So right now, we are at the community around the Serra, we're at the headquarters and a parade. Right now, the music they play right now, money necessary. You know, the area, all the Serra workers, the way normally they are around, we don't see them around now, then they come, I think, they say they get meeting today. So we tell them plenty, thank you, make them try to pay them people. I don't say where they suffer. Don't say where they suffer. They are, the Serra no changes. The workers, then they get all facilities. Serra and their football team, where every year, then they go Gambia, then go play Gamtel. Serra versus Gamtel. You know, facilities every day. But right now, Serra don't go. Serra don't die.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mama. God bless you.
Yeah, we'll pick 1 more call and wrap up the show. But before we wrap up, we'll come talk to 1xBet Salon. Outside, then we can talk about the Independence Trophy. We'll get to the last caller on the phone. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Suleiman, the call from.
Suleiman, go ahead.
Our country is very sickly. We pray that let God provide the leader the way concentrates for we the citizens. But we not get no leader. Could you imagine? We don't get how many boss them, how many ambulance them. Now we government them watch. You know they dance what they doing. We know where Ebola and Corona then pass away. We need for land. Let we lead that and get them things here at away. So now that's not the contribution no more.
Okay, thank you so much. Well, we're not going to pick any more calls again inside the show. I'll go over to Mane. So we're wrapping up.
Yes, thank you very much to all we callers. Everybody entitled to an opinion and in views. And this program, that made this program day for make una talk on our mind and give una your opinion and on issues that we discuss now. So we may not go for debunk on our views actually. Yeah, but on the issue of this last caller we talk about the ambulances, where I just highlight that during Ebola we get over hundreds of ambulances during the COVID-19 as well, we get beaucoup donation of ambulance system. And I say question they ask now, where are these ambulances? And then person we don't go launch other ambulance systems. So if na so don't for the continue, it means with the government self tolerate we for make poor government property without people being accountable for it. I think that's the problem, because if government is only accountable for property, we then give you, we then trust in your care, and at the end of the day, you enable for account for them. Government, whether na a government come or a B government come, you need to be accountable for every property government give you. In so doing, if they really hold people accountable for every property government give you for keeping and care, then it means say we're able for own up to responsibilities, able for maintain the government property there. But if not so, every year we go for the city government to buy different things them. They build new hospital, go build new thing them, they will continue for the problem. So that's something we Sierra Leone'S we really need to change the mentality towards the country. The moment to change the mentality, they're the better for we. But if we not the change I say because not to the government then about, so if they put me in this facility and this opportunity I get, I could pull everything, so I will put government by losses. No. If they put the country at a loss, just say that's where the government will spend per health. That money for use for spend per health. The government take up for goes buy other things for health. It means that money for go per you. It's not doing again. If for add per salary, not doing again. Government they go use them for do other things. So it means the help for poor the country as a whole. So you're not to government in the poor, but you the poor the country. So we need for change your mentality. The moment to change your mentality, we attitude towards this country, it's better for us. A few days from now, we'll go 64 years. And somebody who don't go 64 years.
Is it 64, 65?
I think it's 65 for 64 years. 64 years now we go. So it's if somebody now don't reach 64 years and still don't know what thing they do, and not feel better for So it's the same thing. If we don't know what we do in salon as Sierra Leone'S, then it's a problem for it's a shame for us. Why is other country then they go before? We they continue for Paul we land. Thinking about politics, say we cannot be party in a power, so I could pull us no. Salon.
Okay, thank you so much, James Cameramane. And we'll go for a very short break where we'll come back with talk to some people from 1xBet Salon where they celebrate the independence with an independence trophy, 500,000 independence trophy. Waiting this day about and more we can discuss. But stay tuned, no go no side. It's still the Epic Morning Show.
1xBet, where sports come alive. Visit the site or app and join the Game On promo. Get a chance to win an iPhone 16, cash prizes up to 11,500 Leone'S, and a weekly free bet of up to 20%. More bets mean more tickets and rewards. Enter the promo code ONLEONE and boost your game to the max. 1xBet, Game On, together in the game.
For win big money every single day. Epic Radio. Make them happen with bomba cash out. For just 10 years no more, you can enter the draw and win buy money right inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange Epic money Radio. Or Afri money pin. And boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part of that, if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your orange money or Afri money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what do you they wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you know one of the lucky daily winners there. For more information, call the support center on this number yasu 032-300-033. Number cash out, money the flow. And by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 so learn responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
You sabi many me?
I dey tell you, na Solomon in first food love dando.
Papa, Benny Mix don't come back oh. Look where he rich and fine. Na salon here than they make am. Na him make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them where they make picking grow strong, smart and healthy. If fine for big person, it they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all. And you dey eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even them safe as dinner. Benny Mix get different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Member say Benny Mix then a packet and they write PLC panel. Benny Mix they all sign a salon for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, we are number 44 Battle Street, Freetown or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benny Mix, grow strong, grow smart.
Sometimes then day when things they go wrong in the community and people they keep quiet. But for keep quiet, not to fix the problem. Now that's make Epic Radio they bring to you Blowing the Whistle. Blowing the Whistle na a radio show who say ordinary people them go talk about what's in really they happen. Now the community them. When are from bad road, no water, poor service, unfair treatments, and corruption. So now this show, when they call out things them respectfully and honestly. And when something good they happen, where people they make progress and real change in their life, we also they talk about time. This now you chance, follow you speak up and follow the hear your voice and follow you ask questions when they go answer. Whether you live in a town or in a village, whether you young or you a woman, or whether you a community leader or a concerned citizen, this show now for you. We not just they talk and forget. We they follow up with the issue. So something happen. Blowing the whistle, your voice, your community, your power. Only on Epic Radio 99.3 FM.
Welcome back. We now get inside the studio. Mohamed Molai, and in at the head of public education and outreach for OneXBet. As I make mention, OneXBet gets the Independence Trophy aside and say we then tag Salon 500,000 Independence Trophy where you can tell you more about the trophy and some of the goodies we then get in store for them. The subscribers or the customers. Good morning and welcome to the show, Mohamed.
Good morning and thank you very much.
So, what's this day about Salon 500,000 Independence Trophy? Take me through.
Yes, this is about for celebrate Mama Salon at 65.
Okay.
We all know say this Monday, the 27th of April, they make Sierra Leone 65 years. And Sierra Leone don't come a very long way for celebrating the 65 years. Along the line, we celebrations like the entire be the camp. Plenty people be they celebrate with masquerades. Some they celebrate with lanterns. But we see say it don't they fade out because of one reason or the other. And we Sierra Leoneans, one thing we all accept wholeheartedly na football. So now one thing where they bring the nation together, regardless of the party where you did, the tribe where you belong, the region where you did, or the religion. We believe say anytime we say Leone'S they play, we always see ourselves as one. The last time we qualified to the AFCON, we Kai take that penalty and score, we see the celebrations. Everybody run through, go State House. Then people that will be run go to State House, then belong every side. Some na Mende Fula, some na Christian, Muslims, some then at the south, some then at the west, some then at the east, with the all side. So we see say now that the celebrations we don't cease, the lantern and the masquerades, OneXBet we be done there since 2019, 2020. This year we thought and fit say well. Then we country the 65 years. What do we need for do for celebrate Mama Salon at 65? So we choose football. And we say, okay, let's make a national cake. Or let we make a cake where we all go come together and cut and benefit from for make sure say we celebrate Mama Salon in 65 years. Okay. That is why we did launch this tournament of 500,000 Leone'S where everybody will come on board, especially at the eastern part of Freetown. So we decide for celebrate this event. We get for happen at approved school. The opening ceremony na tomorrow the 15th. We Moiba community they play Ukupa. They all effect for win or for get a cake out of the 500,000.
The cake you mean part of the 500,000?
The cake is the 500,000.
Okay.
The 500,000 are the cake.
So this is community based, right?
Community based, yeah.
Yes. Football team they within our various communities.
Yes.
How wanna do for selects because you get a lot of team them na communities. How wanna do for select?
Okay,
team and how many team then therefore partake?
We decide as we don't choose football, we say one preach peace, and we say one start them. We say na the eastern part of Freetown, because we the preach peace now. We peace necessary the Kerango. The tensions them will be they get the previous term them they come out from the east. So one expert say there we go there and preach peace. There we use football. A lot of communities them they na the east. We get a committee of 7. Then committees here, then are different football committees or organizations. We get the Maccabi Football Foundation, we get the ASPA, we can do the league na approved school, we get the FAMSO, we can do the league na Atuga. Then we get Wellington Football Association and other institutions, them organizations them by football. So we choose members them from those associations and make one committee. So we tell them say, una randomly pick for we teams them.
Okay.
We able for come and celebrate together. So they advise and say they're not going able for choose because bias good day.
Okay.
So what we do, communities them boku not going able involve them. So then give you a lot of teams them. Now say well we do a raffle. Out of the raffle we able to get 8 communities. Where the competition they start from the quarterfinal.
So the community then be consent before the raffle?
Of course.
Okay.
Then be consent. Then be consent before the raffle. Then we end up with 8 communities.
Okay. So the 8 communities and then the battle for the 500,000.
The 8 communities they battle for the 500,000.
Okay.
But even you play one game you come out, you the benefit out of the 500,000.
Wow.
Of at least 20,000 New Leones.
By the same money?
By the same money.
Okay.
So it not necessarily means say you will go ahead and win that one game when at the final and you go with all the 500,000.
So at the end of the day, the person they win the final, how much they go with?
The person they win the final, they go with 100,000 Leones.
100,000?
100,000 Leones.
Okay. Now, you talk about, preaching peace through football.
Yeah.
As you say, football now one sport we don't bring people together. Apart from the match, the model for the play, what are some of the other activities we want to expect therefore embark on in terms of where the game then they play, as way for make people know say one expert is not only doing the game or organizing the football match because they want to organize them, but they are preaching peace equally.
Okay, so again, where we say a national cake, with one, we say that everybody benefits. So we start from the gate takings. Okay. We say you will not get one expert account or not the bet at all because people in they will not into betting. You they pay 5 Leones for going inside because now tournament will be want to do free. But then advise we on security reasons say, hey, if you not left and free, no problem. Okay. Maybe at least 5 Leones we people they will able to pay for going inside. We say okay. Then we left our apps completely free for anybody we get one expert account. Okay. Once you get one expert account or you register today, you get an account with we, you deposit at least 10 Leones, you they go inside. You don't need for give you the 10 Leones, now your account they put them. So again, this is not time way we feel say for engage with customers them because we partners them, we agents them, get for them at the field. Of course, we customers they face challenges. We not go say we perfect. We get room for improvement. So where you come as a customer, you get a chance. Waiting they ambog you, waiting they burn you, waiting they disturb you with the app where you want for let we improve, you get chance for talk to we. So customer engagement. We get a lot of customer engagement. That is why we ask you for go free. And when you come again, you get the right for talk to we. Ask we questions. Also you feel say we for improve, you go tell we say, hey, I dey play this game, but I dey get challenges na this side. We want to wanna do so for we. So questions get to be answered. The challenges where they face, we get for look into them and make sure say we satisfy with customers then. Because customer satisfaction very much important in business.
Okay, now more look at the impact or measure the impact we this football sponsorship or 1xBet sponsorship in football don't create in the lives of players, in the lives of community people and the football clubs as a whole.
Okay, this we go say now one of we corporate social responsibilities. As a company, we get for give back to the people. And from where we come, I feel say we don't try our best for give back to the people. One part of our responsibilities now for like we people communities then come, they want for organize a tournament, the right way for sponsor. We can watch if it's necessary for like, we go into the community and do and sponsor you, then we can sponsor. Because this football world they talk about, it starts from various levels. Where now the talents that they groom. So we self go be happy for say that tournament where 1xBet they organize na at Tuga Field. Now they want scout from FC Cologne or Easter Lions or Bible Warriors, see one player, then sign them. From there you don't know how you they develop. I can always give an example to Mohamed Jubamba.
Okay.
Jubamba, we right now they play for Leone'S, now a defender. We all know how it starts. The field where we see him, they play. Say right now, they France, Man City sign him, the London France, they play. So, talking about the role where they play, we don't get a lot of sponsorships from organizations that we don't right way. And as well as they talk, we are partners with FC Cologne. We sponsor FC Cologne, just like how Grafting partner with them. So that is the role where they play. We create a field for let you come and showcase your talent. Because all the sponsors they are for let players then come and showcase their talent. Sometimes they don't necessarily mean you where they go for win. You can win the tournament, you not be the best player. That man can be the loser, he be the best player. And football is a very disciplined game. You go on the pitch, you discipline yourself, you play, you sell your talent. Sometimes you know they win, sometimes you know they even go the final. But based on how you play, one game don't do for let you light.
Okay.
Or for let you spark.
Now you make mention earlier on say on not be actually one for take gate takings, but the advice now because of security reason and all of this. Now after collecting the gate takings, what's gonna do that?
The gate takings get to be shared between the two teams and the organizers.
For the day.
For the day.
Okay.
Because that's not the benefit again we want for the teams them we get involved, really involved. So right now at this tournament.
Okay.
We not they go organize this for make profits. No. 1xBet now we they organize this league not to for go make money, not to for go make profit, but now for celebrate with country and sell out with platform. For tell you say the best platform if you want for bets, we you for choose now 1xBet. And this 1xBet is a global brand with the all sign at the world.
So what's it make one the best?
Because now the only betting company in Asalo with the all sign at the world.
Okay. Just that.
All sign at the world. Now the only betting company where they give access for win millions of dollars. The same chance whether possible with the Europe or Asia or America where you get chance for win $1 million, $2 million. Now the same chance you get you with this alone for winner. I will give I don't go mention him. But I will just tell you, say, where we come, we don't get somebody, we don't win 2.2 million euros, win at 2.2 billion euros, na Cambia.
Okay.
Cambia town. If you go na Cambia Park right now and ask, then we'll tell you. I only for call the person name. We neighboring Guinea where we did with Sonaya. They don't win, we don't get customers, we don't win $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 and more. So that same chance, you get them. We platform, we know they limit you to 500,000. That is the class way we get. That is the difference.
Okay.
That they make we special because we know they come and limit you. Say, come and bet, you get limitation. Some betting company in a salon, I can tell you, you know they win past 200,000. You know they win past 300. Then get the threshold. When they say threshold, now waiting they're capable of paying you. Because they know say if you win more than 400,000, they not get that money for pay you.
Okay.
We they exceed where you they bet with we they give open fail. You they see customers they make ticket in a salon of over 10 billion, all loans 20 billion, and indeed if you win that money, they pay you. Just like 100,000, $1 million approximately for they around 24 billion. They pay you. So not to like a big saying a big thing for 1xBet. So that make 1xBet special. And when you watch 1xBet and all the betting company with the salon, with them partnerships, they no betting company know they will get those partnerships. With the sponsor CAF, the Confederation of African Football, with Nations Cup they play. Now only 1xBet na salon you see na Nations Cup. Now only 1xBet they salon you see the advert na La Liga. And we the sponsor FC Barcelona. Now only 1xBet they salon you see na France with the sponsor Paris Saint-Germain. Now only 1xBet they salon you see with the sponsor the Italian Sierra. And I make who can salon again. We choose FC Cologne as we own partners there. From FC Cologne we can do anything bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's huge though.
Of course, very huge. No betting company other way able do this, so
okay.
I will tell you that for free.
So Abuan for me will go for a break, but before that, more look at the trophy again. Those 500,000 independent trophy we already organize. You make mention of Eastern as a place one. We're not just crowdy, but we come to our 15 them. We are not saying that they're saying that
they get the game. So they take the game today.
Yeah. So more talk about security measures we don't put in place because such leagues go get huge amount of people we go and for go watch, and it's a possibility that after fracas go take place. So waiting at the security measures we don't put in place.
As I talk to you so now, they don't send me videos them where they engage in community for ask them for can watch this game. And we know say tension gets for day. But we they put the best of security in place. But again, we they ask the communities them we involve. This na something we 1xBet come out and give you freely. Now something we ask you for can celebrate Mama Salon in birthday. We know they expect you for can create chaos. We know they expect you for can
500,000 involved.
We say 500,000 involved. Everybody one time, but now one person gets for go home with the grand prize.
Yeah.
That one they like now 1 million teams we take. Now one team gets for go home. So they ask the communities them because the best security now the communities where them behave well.
Yeah.
If we can go 1 whole battalion of soldiers there now approved school. If the communities and they decide for create chaos, they can still go ahead and create chaos. But we they beg them, say please make them behave themselves, let them come, let them support them teams. You will lose, you will be our next term day. Because this is not the first one we they bring. It's possible say next year again we will decide say okay, the first one we'll do it come on fine. Then we'll do second one. So until if you not win this year, next year will be you.
Okay. We'll go for a very short break. We'll come back, we continue with the discussion, but you still the listen and view a special program with 1xBet Salon, who side they talk about the 500,000 Independence Trophy, we then the organizers way for celebrate Mama Salon 65 Independence Anniversary. Stay tuned.
Sometimes then day when things they go wrong in your community and people they keep quiet. But for keep quiet, not to fix the problem. Now that's make Epic Radio they bring to you blowing the whistle. Blowing the whistle like a radio
Epic
show.
Radio.
Who say ordinary people them go talk about what's in really they happen. Now the community them. When are from bad road, no water, poor service, unfair treatments, and corruption. So now this show, where they call out things them respectfully and honestly. And when something good they happen, where people they make progress and real change in their life, we also they talk about them. This now you chance for like you speak up and for like they hear your voice and for like you ask questions when they go answer. Whether you they live in a town
Epic
or in a
Radio.
village, whether you young or you a woman, or whether you a community leader or a concerned citizen, this show now for you. We not just they talk and forget, we they follow up with the issue, so something happen. Blowing the whistle, your voice, your community, your power, only on Epic Radio 99.3 FM.
Some moments can call for calm, others can demand for
Epic
energy.
Radio.
And with Karel, you get the best of the two worlds them. For tea lovers them, Karel Aroti Premium Blend, they deliver true quality in every cup. The tea leaf they come out from high mountain area them. This premium black tea strong, natural, and full of character. It go give you one different taste and fresh feeling. We go deal with you all day. With 100 tea bag na every pack, you go always get more for enjoy and safe for share. Karel Aroti, feel the freshness of nature in every sip. And when you need energy for power you day, just take Aro Cafe. Made from 100% pure premium coffee. Aro Cafe, rich and gets fine smell. 1 cup go help you stay energetic and active all day. Quick for share and good for any time and any size. 2 great choices and 1 trusted name. Karel, we dey bring premium tea and coffee for every environment.
Welcome back. You're still listening to, the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, but we get stranger the inside. We're in a 1xBet salon where you can talk about them 500,000 Independence Trophy, where them the organize as well for celebrate salon 65th Independence Anniversary. And we get down the studio, Mohamed Molai, Head of Public Education and Outreach for 1xBet. Mohamed, now as we wrap up the show, make we talk about on assurance, or you get any assurance for the team they were there for partake, or the communities they were there for go watch the game, in terms of how prepared wanna be and waiting I don't put in place so far?
Of course, we're very much prepared. We just ask with the teams them for coming and put their best behavior and see who that's the care the cup go. And as I say, everybody gets for benefit from this tournament, not just the winner. So the 8 communities then we get for take part by this tournament. We get Calbaton community, we get Ukupa community, the Brahma Lane community, Moiba community, Kleintown community, Grassfield community, Thunder Hill, and Rokel community. They all get for take part.
Eastern go feel left out. Western go feel left out.
They will feel left out. The next one definitely we get for involve them. One just go start east and see waiting at the results. It get for B. So this tournament they start tomorrow. Now approved school at 4:30 p.m. The opening ceremony gets for be between Moiba community and Ngokupa community on Wednesday tomorrow. Then on Thursday the 16th, we get Bremalin community, they play Calbaton community. Then on Friday, we get Kleintown community, they play Grassfield community. And on Tuesday, we get Rokel community, they play Tondael community. Then the winner between Moiba community and Ngokupa community gets for play Kleintown community or Grassfield community in the first semi-final. And the winner between Bremalin community and Calbaton community, they play Rokel community, Tondael community. The grand final, then semi-final, I get for play Wednesday, Thursday next week. And the grand final, they play the very day itself, when Independence Day. So we ask again the communities for come and celebrate with we, celebrate with the country. Let we just get that. Let it not be boring. They will not get back. They will not know say we'll get back there. So that is why 1xBet they bring 500,000 and splash them and say let we all get a cut. Whether we able drink water, whether we able get drink out of the cake. They will just chill and enjoy ourselves and make sure say we get a successful event.
Thank you so much, Mohamed Molai.
The opening ceremony, we get forget a performance from Crack Twist because now one of we brand ambassadors in our salon. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mohamed Molai, Head of Public Education and Outreach for 1xBet Salon. Well, thanks to everybody who make the show possible. DJ Allen give technical support at the studio. Abubakar Bendu and Soisi Semekuna So live on Facebook. The producers of the show na Fatma Talebi and Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya, executive producer Teresa Thomas. Until tomorrow, where we go join you now with the midweek edition. Or for the midweek edition of the Epic Morning Show, Marion Precious, George, they say, do have a beautiful day and tata.